And
Like the law.
Also,
hello everyone, welcome
also,
back to another episode of Arc of the 12. Everybody's here. We want to start now. Everybody ready? Shall we begin? Sorry, Aina, you want to say something just now?
no, I was just gonna ask, Jade's short range sender, did he give it to us as well, or?
I'll say he did. I'll say it'll be attached on his staff, so you can
So
pass it around.
Cool.
I'm gonna give it to Kitiara. Yeah.
All right.
Do it in RP.
Oh, okay. Do it in RP. Okay.
All right. With that, if there's nothing else, let us. Oh shit! That's not the beginning. We need to start from the beginning. There you go.
I didn't
Look
hear
at stream.
anything.
Look at the
I
stream. Look at the
feel like
stream. Oh man, I'm really digging this.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Today with Us. I hope everybody can hear me
I
well.
can hear.
Oh wait, before that, I need to check if the stream can hear me. No. Okay, everything's good. Every people can hear me. Everything's good. Let us begin. How is everybody doing today?
Are you tired, Tita?
Yes.
Hey, leave my wife alone.
Uh,
It's a holiday.
I got this is the original audio bot that I use for campaigns and shit.
Oh, it's Aria.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Aria.
It's actually related to the lore of that first campaign, but you guys never got there. You guys died because stuff.
I didn't.
But yeah,
I was alive. I got married, and then continued my life.
to a wife that you don't even remember the name of.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't. You literally called blocked me. I was like, I love you, and she's like, here's my dead husband's grave, and I'm like, looks like I'm not getting in there, so time to find a new wife. If you had given me a better opening, I would have taken it.
Anyways, back to this campaign, leaving the previous campaign behind. Let's start with the question. So everybody go ahead and roll a D100, please.
There's no welcome today?
What? I did all the welcome shit. You guys didn't hear. So D100, please, everybody.
Whoa!
Harmony, you rolled 1990 last week. Now it's 98. I bet next is gonna be 97.
Which is good because this week the highest starts first. So
Again?
Hey, what happened last week?
oh, last week highest start. Okay, this week lowest start first. Then I forget which one is which.
Oh no.
2, 3, 4. Kane, can you roll me a D100, please?
This is not the drug you're looking for. Somebody
The gambling table.
voice.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to my computer, so I have to wait a little more before I open up the link.
74. All right. So with that, J5 will start first. Oh, this is a bit difficult because I'm not sure if this question applies that much to J5. So J5, do you want to grow up, quote unquote, to be like your parent, quote unquote? I guess in this case would be your caretaker, whoever, your mentor. Do you want to grow up to be like your mentor?
That is an interesting question. This embodied voice. Absolutely. This unit will really much grow, quote unquote, grow up. In other words, live up to be like its mentor. He is a very kind and generous person, and this unit strive to be just like him.
All right. As expected, such a noble answer from J5 brings us to Ignis. What about you? Do you want to be, or do you want to grow up to be like your parent?
Yeah.
Depends who we're talking about. My mom. It's a bit of it.
Let's go with both.
No.
You have your mom and your dad. Do you want to grow up like your mom and your dad?
Not really. I want to grow up like me.
How?
My dad's cool and all, but if he has a tendency to just go into danger, and sometimes doesn't really think that much about the future. My mom is just Well, you know.
We don't,
So-
which is what we're gonna find out this session. Woo! All right, all right.
My
Uh,
answer is no.
your answer is no. Understood. What about you, Lorenz?
Oh,
Do you want to grow up to be like your caretaker slash parent?
like boss? Fuck.
I don't know. Like it depends. Like, who do you consider your caretaker parent?
Well, I never knew my mother or father, and I only know boss. And I had a pretty good childhood in my nice little bubble of changeling, and I learned a lot, and I was fed, and it was safe until, So, in principle, yes, executed differently, perhaps.
All right.
Protocol could be a safe bubble.
Definitely will. Protocol is basically a haven of in general for people, but god damn it, there's so many
Yeah.
rules.
Oh, well, hey,
It's a
I'm
give
a
and
social
take.
Laneige can teach me the rules.
All right, you're willing to learn the rules of the new place that you might end up in.
Oh, paradise.
All right.
I can go out in the street and I don't even have to change my face. I can just, and I can buy a bookshop as me.
Definitely, you don't have to wear any of your masks. All right. What about you, Kate? Do you want to be like your parent slash caretaker?
Well, me? I didn't really know my dad at all. My mom, I didn't know much.
What about your
So I
mom?
guess- I mean, I only knew her for a few years, and she was nice and kind, but she wasn't really at the house. I guess because she was working. I mean, I didn't really know that as a kid. She was just gone a lot. And then she just kind of didn't come back, and I don't know what happened to her. I don't think I have enough to go off of to base my, life around that. The only other thing I have that's close to a parent would probably be Uncle Zechariah, but I don't know. He wasn't around very much, and I'm already kind of like him. He's a pirate, so he goes around, seizing materials from privateers and other merchant vessels. And I don't know. We go around from town to town doing stuff, so that's kind of similar.
All right. So, but if given the choice, like if you can choose to be like Uncle Zedediah or not, which would you choose?
I don't know. It sounds kind of fun. I guess so. I don't know how long I'd like it. I've never been out to sea for that long, actually.
All right.
So I don't know if I would get bored on a ship for that long.
Understood. And finally, Kitiara. What about you?
So Kitiara doesn't know her birth parent, but she does really look up to her adoptive father, and she wouldn't mind growing up to become like him. Sorry, it's disconcerting because I can hear my own echo.
Go.
So just
Yeah, I
me.
think it's from your DM's mic, I think. Because I
Oh
also heard
shit!
echo.
Yeah. Huh. What? Why?
I think it's only me though.
What are you
I don't
doing?
know.
Give me
Everybody
a
else
sec.
also.
Yeah. Let me confirm. It's.
The game show is having some technical issues. If you just stand by.
I know. Yeah.
10
Stand
seconds
by
of our
for
entertainment.
further.
One of our unpaid interns.
What about now?
did
Try
a podcast.
try making chaos. Speak.
Tim,
Speak.
Shit. Why? You can still hear me. That is
Yeah.
odd.
there's a-
Humu. Indeed. What the fuck?
It's alright. I did think it's barely audible.
So weird. Yeah, you go on ahead, Kitiara. I'll deal with this. What about you, Kitiara?
Sure. Sure. So she. Oh, the echo's better now. It's fixed. Kitiara really looks up to her adoptive father. She wouldn't mind going up to become like him. But at the same time, she doesn't really aspire to do that because she's seen how he. But yeah.
All right. So, so you are cool with him, but it's not something that you aspire to be or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right.
If it
Understand.
happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
All right. I think that is everybody. I hope I'm not missing anyone because that will be embarrassing. But thank you everybody very much for listening, for watching the end today's episode here, and we'll come back to the game and we'll see what happens today. So for now, let me just end
Thank you,
this.
disembodied voice.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
You are right. I can still hear the background noises even though I muted it. Oh, now it's muted. All right, never mind. Okay.
I hear a horse. Are there horses?
Yes, you are in a fort.
We are in the fort.
All right. So
What's the fort's name again, Lawrence? What's the fort's name?
I speak primordial perfectly, so Fort Kumu.
it's whatever the correct
You just
one.
say that
Duh.
because I have an accent. All vowels.
All right. All right.
Hey,
It's a
what's up you have
problem, is
today? I have oral tutorials. You roll your R's. Is it gonna be like that with Kumu?
It's different if you just have the vowels different altogether. It's just
Kum.
gonna
Hey,
be a
stinkness.
word.
Why are you doing this to
Wow.
me?
Is that just everybody's fallback now? Don't want to argue with Ignis Stigness. Wow.
Hey, she's the
I
one
mean,
with
you
bird
know,
shit on
ask
her
fire
shoulder.
genasis if they bath often.
They're gonna say no, I think. Especially in this place.
Should I tell your mom you haven't been bathing?
All right.
I just want to call me.
The princess is so stinky. We call her
Okay.
Stinkness now.
All right. Focus up. Focus up. Focus up. So, last session, the party defeated a giant red slime that lives below the village of Kea'a. There, As, the party, managed to rescue Grill, one of Kitiara's squad members, and a traveling monk that wears clothing that looks suspiciously like Jade's. The party retreated to the tavern to recuperate and rest. After a short rest, Grill began to stir awake and just start bawling his eyes out, apologizing to Kitiara that he let his party down. On the other bed, the monk woke up and after a short chat discovered that his team was looking for monks like himself. So Jade kind of took charge on that one. That was when your ride, a shaman by the name Blaze, arrived and is eager to get the party going.
Shaman.
Sorry, the shaman Blaze now. So the party make your way to the courtyard, ready to say goodbyes to Jane and Cho. That was when Jade pipes up and tells the party that he's not joining. He'll be traveling with the monks back to their monastery and rebuild it. However, the party is welcome to visit him anytime. And with that, the party is teleported to Fort Kumu, the last bastion of Kailapa before the wasteland that is the field of light and fire. And there to greet them is Magma, a chieftain of the Ke'ahilani tribe, and also Ignis's mother. Off session, you guys had some chats. Gilvana went and get some cookies. That's all she did in the chat.
No, she went to deluded or something.
Well, you guys are still
She
in the
had some
room right now.
cookies, and then she went to heal the wounded.
And then we have not Umara, Lorenz and Kane had some little bit more heart to heart while they are resting in one of the many rooms, which you can open the doors. By the way, guys, I'm surprised no one started to like just explore the shit out of this
The
place.
group is ours. I
Tired.
tried to. Okay, thank you.
No one mentioned it to me. I thought like
Right.
that nobody wants to enter the room. What? That's the same room, all four, by the way. No, not much difference.
They all have like double beds.
Yes, they do.
King bed. Oh my god. My family's rich.
Yeah. So, right now, Magma.
It's like you only know you're rich once you go out, you know?
Right. Again, so now Magma just left the room that you were talking in, Ignis. After a short while, you start to make your way out of the make your way out to the throne room and then back to the room where you guys were assigned to, guided by some of the servants. You arrive at the living area where your party is currently hanging out. There's a couple of, leather couches arranged around an unused fireplace. There's a plate of cookies and a lukewarm milk on the table. What do you guys do now?
Oh,
This is the same room where you guys, well, soon after you guys teleported here, you guys arrive at kind of like this waiting area with a veranda that overlooks the courtyard. You can see soldiers running around. At this point, grill has been taken away by some of the servants to be tended to at the barracks. And yeah, what you do?
I mean, J5, can I give you something to look at?
What do you have in mind, friend Lorenz?
Oh wait, Lauren. I have, sorry, I had lamb in my head. Lamb, I make lamb pork. Anyway, Lorenz, yeah. I have the cards from the arc that I think you should look at. They're magic.
Sure, this unit will have a look at it first. Friend Kane, while this unit is inspecting all the magic items that we have, can this unit borrow the musical instrument that you have?
What, the flyer?
Oh man, that is a long time.
That is
Still just identified it. All right. So, first, which one you want to identify first? Okay, at this point, I'm assuming, Kane, you are attuning to your daggers. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing that. That's okay.
All right.
Okay, so from the last loot that we got, the potion of climbing and healing we already identified, right? And the wand.
Potion of climbing. Yeah. Potion of climbing. You already identified the one. Just the deck you haven't identified yet.
How about the other one, the amulet? I guess is it amulet?
It's not magical. When you detect magic, it.
Okay. So I'm gonna detect the. I guess the liar first.
All right. Identify, and I'll put it into your inventory.
Inspection protocol.
It's in the equipped section. So you see what you see. Up to you how you want to describe it to them.
Equipment.
Yes. No, it's equipment. At the very bottom of your in the equipment list.
Inventory. Oh. Okay. Let me have a look first.
Yes. In the meantime, while J5 is reading that, the rest of you, what are you guys doing? Ignis just returned from her meeting. So while you guys are sitting, chatting, drinking, J5 is like in the corner, eyes glowing purple, identifying the loot in front of him. The door opens up, and you see Ignis. How do you look like Ignis when you walk into the room? How do you look?
Sorry, I was holding a sneeze. It didn't come. Never mind. I thought I would be waiting for Kitiara to finish debriefing.
Yes, has my debrief started or ended?
No. Kitiara's in the room with the rest of the party.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Ignis will look very like her face is just tear stained, her cheeks are tear stained, and she's just a little puffy on the eyes and be like, maybe it was a mistake coming here.
Ignis, was your mom mean to you?
Huh? What?
Was your mom mean to you? Do I need to go have a word with your mother?
No, I mean, kind of deserved it. I don't know what I expected. I mean, you'd think if somebody just went away, you'd be worried and be like, come on, tell me of your adventures. And then you get to the oh wow, it's been hard without you and stuff like that. But I don't know what I expected. I thought my mom. I mean, I don't know why I thought my mom would change. Maybe because I changed, that my mom would also change. But I think I'm just stupid. I'm
Well, you're
sorry,
not
guys.
stupid. That's not ridiculous to believe.
Well, when I met her, she was more like, are you done with your adventures now? Can you come and help me now? We're actually in a war. Which is not uncalled for, because I did leave without telling her, so that's really on me. But, I feel like she wants more of a successor than a daughter at this point, and that's the one thing I can't give her, at least not right now. And I don't know what to do next, to be honest.
I don't know anything about being a ruler or in charge or things like that. I do know stuff about like having duties and obligations, but I mean, ultimately, it's your life, and if you are okay walking away from those duties, you can do that. You have every right to.
But I don't know if I can come back home if I do that, or if there's even a home to get to. Seems like things have been really bad.
Do you want to come back home?
I do. I mean, it's home. It's where I've lived most of my life, I'd
Well, I
like
mean,
it to
because
be
you
a home
live,
to come back to. Sorry, what was that?
just because you lived here doesn't mean it's your home.
No, I mean, not here specifically, but I mean my village.
Well, we kind of came here because, well, we need to find the Ark. Seems like a good place to start. So, did you want to stay and help your mom some?
No,
The downside
not
is we could
really.
very well die, but
I honestly, I don't know what to do now. I feel bad because I did bring you guys all the way here, and yeah,
I mean,
I
didn't we have to come here anyway to get the Ark?
no, it's 800 miles away.
Kane's gonna glance over there and he goes, how far is it? How far is 800 miles?
The Kitiara walks over to Ignis and puts her hand on her shoulder, like comfortingly, and says, like, your mom's always been like this, and though I've never said anything bad against her, you've always been, adamant to go your own way. So, I didn't tell you this. Don't tell her I told you this. But just stay strong and don't. And if you don't want to stay, just stay. But you didn't hear that from me. And then she pats you more on your shoulder.
That's kind of comforting to hear. But before all of this happened, I didn't really have a responsibility, or at least I did. I mean, I did, but I didn't feel like I had it, which just makes it really easy to just like skip all the training and everything, and just. But seeing the world and having you guys to care about it, I can't just say I don't care about my home, you know. So like even if I want to even if I don't want to stay, I would still feel bad about it. Like even more than when I ran away. Honestly, I don't know what to do because like the alternative, the way I see it is either we stay and help the whole war thing, which I know J5 won't like it, or we just run away and go to the Ark. But even then, I don't know how we're gonna get there. God, it's 800 miles here.
Well,
Might
does it
just-
have to be helping with the war, or could it potentially be doing talking and negotiating? Because it sounds like
Yeah,
it
talking's
sounds
pretty good.
it sounds like Inferior is meddling with the Ford tribe.
Yeah, the way my mom told me is that the water tribe is what do you call it? Conversing, conspiring,
Colluding.
wait, colluding.
Colluding.
Yes, colluding with
Colluding. I know that
Infinitive.
word.
Yeah,
Hmm.
to do all of this. It seemed like it came out of nowhere. Like not a lot of people had like time to prepare, and it just attacked us from like the beaches, and the undeads just came out of nowhere, and I don't even know what we can do. I mean, I don't know if things are even open for negotiation. I don't know the water tribe. I don't know the situation currently.
I'm
And
sure your mother would give us a debrief.
it would. But I don't know if I want to implicate you guys into this. We were just supposed to find arcs, and we did kind of leave one. I'd hope Jane and Cho gets it, but what
They
about
probably
us?
will. I mean, if you leave, the war's just going to continue, and someone else will take your place, and someone else will die. I think we have time with the Ark, no?
You do?
I mean, Jade, we trust Jade and Cho. They seem like good enough people, so
I guess Ignis would, even
croissant
if you
kisses his
left
lips.
today, sorry, like Ignis, so like even if you left today, would you be able to live with yourself? Because if you were able to and you wouldn't feel guilty about leaving, then I'd say go ahead, leave. I'll even help you again. But like if leaving's just gonna like add to your subconscious regret, then I'd say you should, I don't know, maybe try and talk to your mom a bit more about it, and maybe you could stay and help out. I don't talk to her, you know her better than me, but
Yeah.
Or
No,
consider
you're.
this.
Uh-huh.
Could be like a small squadron, like a crack team that goes deep into enemy territory and like deals with undead and stuff. But really, we're just going towards the Ark and helping out any small towns we pass by along the way.
I mean,
I mean,
the water
it's
tribe
not.
is a far aside, like not in the way of the arc, I think.
Ah, shit, it's in the opposite
But
direction. Okay, well, how about this? We'll tell the lie and then just go to the Ark anyway.
but Kiara made a good point. It to have me decide right now would be a bit like I don't know the situation. Like if it's something I can help, then I want to help, but I also don't want to implicate you guys. So maybe we should ask a little bit more.
I mean,
Are you guys okay with just one more day? We did just had a
Alright.
pretty gruesome fight, so
Well,
No, the rooms are nice enough, so.
I can get a decent meal. Apparently, they have a whole building here dedicated to just eating.
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that's a restaurant. We've found those.
No, but it's not a restaurant. It's like a dining hall.
Oh, you mean like a mess hall? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I kind of forgot. I forgot how big beds are supposed to be. You know.
Lawrence is just gonna look at Kane.
No, I'm serious. Like I don't know.
Just
So do you want to go talk to your mom, or do you want to go eat?
At this point,
right now, we
at this point, the door kind of swings open, and you see one of the twin servant girl kind of leans in, and just with the familiar, gentle, monotonous voice, just turns to Kitiara. Miss Kitiara, Magma's meeting's over now. She will meet you. Please come with me.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Do I know these twins or
I'm sorry?
sorry? Do I know these twins or no?
No. These.
Twins?
Yes, the two servant that has been serving you. They're twins.
That's suspicious. Okay.
Well, are you suspicious against all twins now?
Oh, okay. When
Well, have they been here the entire time?
Yeah, they're the one that walked alongside Magma. When you first arrived, the one that was carrying their bloody cloth and shit.
No. Ignis, were they here before, when you were a child growing up? Were these twins always about, or are they new?
I don't think so. Right? Yeah.
No.
I mean,
They're new. They're not a familiar face.
yeah. I don't think they one of the people to like would come to our house and do like all the planning and stuff. Though to be honest, I'm not too familiar with all my mom's advocates or anything.
Is there any way to find out how long they've been here?
We could tip. You could tip. You could.
We, as in I, yes.
Miss Kitiara, please.
Yeah, alright, boss Beckons. See you all. Try not to get into too much trouble when I'm gone, I guess. Save some for me.
Alright.
Can I see any visible tattoos on the twins at all?
No, not by the looks of it. They're both fire genasi. Basically like red impish kind of skin. Their hair are dark red. They kind of have this bob cut, and their bangs kind of cover one of their eyes. And they're both wearing this kind of like loose black robe with kind of like orangish reddish kind of trim that kind of forms a crest that Ignis would know would be the Keahilani crest. On their chest, a smaller one, and on their back, a larger one.
It's Kehilan, actually.
Isn't it Keahilani?
No, it's spelled like that, but
I'll
it's
have you know.
pronounced Kehilan.
Well, too bad it's Keahilani now.
It's not that.
This is primordial, not Hawaiian. That's basically like, hey, that's not how you pronounce that. It's Gnomish, not French. Duh.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm suspicious of the twins. Cool, okay. Wait, Gilvana, you talked to the twins. How long have they been here? What do you know
One,
about them?
they come here 1 month. They come with magma, and they serve warm milk, which is prefer hot, not warm, but it's not bad.
All right. Okay.
Right. In the meantime, Kitiara, you make your way towards kind of like the center of the whole fort itself. The office that kind of directs you to basically a war room almost. It's at the first floor, so same level where you are at, but it's at the back end of the mansion. As you start walking in there, you kind of hear several voices coming from the inside, a little bit shouting, some slamming, and then the door swings open, and you see three fire genasi starts walking out. All of them pretty elderly. One of them, the one that's carrying like a great sword on his back and a long sword on his waist, kind of looks at you, just rolls his eyes and begins walking past. Another one, this one's like dark skin, his hair's flaring up like flames. He kind of nods at you as he walks past. And another one, basically what looks like kind of like glides almost along the floor, nods at you as he walks past as well. You look inside and you see what looks to be a giant war room with a large table at the center of the room that kind of displays the map of Kailapa and the vicinity, in this case specifically the field of light and fire. And you see kind of like small flaming markers on the map that kind of depicts positions of troops all over the nation. You see a younger fire genasi kind of like biting his nail a little bit. He's carrying what looks to be like armor on his back, a rifle, but the looks of it, he's just biting his thumb and like looking at the map, looking slightly worried. His head kind of tilted down slightly, and behind him you see sitting on the chair, kind of like just started to relax. You see Magma looking very tired. Then you first see her. She notices you and beckons you to come over.
Firstly, did I recognize the three genasi that passed by me?
History check for me, please. Shouldn't be that high.
Okay, give me a minute to open my character sheet. History check. There you go.
All right, that is enough. You know these guys to be, including the young fire genasi inside the room, plus Magma, are the five chieftains of Kailapa. Kailapa is made out of five main towns, cities, settlements, and these five are basically the heads. There's Magma, which is Ignis's mother. The young one seems by looks of it is the give me a sec. I think that one is Lord People Honohea. That one is Spark. Yes, Chieftain Spark. The three that went outside just now, from the order of appearance, the one with the great sword is Chieftain Pyre. The one with the Super Saiyan hair is Chieftain Soot. And the last one that walked out, the one that's basically gliding, is Chieftain Inferno. They all walked out and walked off somewhere. And inside is only the Chieftain Spark and Magma in there. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I walk up to Magma. As I'm doing that, I glance over the map. Can I discern any, like what's the status of the war?
Go ahead, roll investigation for me.
Investigation?
Nice. All right. Let me just show you what you see on the map for a bit. Configure. You do not need vision. Save changes. There you go.
Who these?
This
This different map.
is Kailapa. So you can see right now there are forces that are arranged. That is not bright. Let me just change my color, make it, I don't know, yellow or some shit. What pops out against red? Green? Let's go green.
Wait. Keanu Reeves?
Yes, there is a village called Keanu. There are some soldiers posted over
No.
here, and a majority of soldiers posted here. Over
I
here,
only see white.
F5 and scroll a little bit, maybe.
I'm reloading.
Oh,
The
what is
whole
happening
thing
over
is white.
Keanu? No, Keanu.
Over here, have the forces of Nawila arranged, and so forces are meeting up over here to kind of like defend that particular area. And then over here is where Fort Kumu is right now. So they're kind of defending the southern and this area. That's basically what you see. The inner lands are, well, not really threatened or anything. But now this area, the area near Mikiana, has fallen. So yeah.
And previously, I was based.
You are
Where?
based at Hawilani, specifically there at the Pakau defense to the west.
Alright.
Yeah. So you were there. Over there, the war isn't big. It's more like a standstill. You see Nawila camps on the opposite side of the border, but you guys have stronger defense with the Pakau defense, so they can't really go through. But coming from the field of light and fire, on the other hand, it's a bit empty. So that's where most of the offensive efforts are being put out. Yours were in Pakau defense during that time.
Alright. Yeah, so I walk up to Magma and say,
All right.
summon me.
Yes. Spark, can you leave us for a bit? The young guy kind of turns to you two, gives you a nod, and starts walking out, closing the door silently behind you. All right, please have a sit.
Yep,
No.
I find any chair.
Yeah, there is a chair next to her, and she kind of nudges a cup of tea next to you, as well, and she starts to sip the one that she has. She sips at it. Her face kind of scrunches a little bit, and then places it back on the table.
Why, not to your liking?
No, never liked tea. Ignis offered it just now, so I thought I'd made one. Really shouldn't try to cook.
Kitiana holds in her giggle, like so her face is still stoic, but internally she's like laughing, and she thanks Magma for the tea. Like, I love tea. Don't mind if I do.
Please don't. Now, what happened over there? I heard there was some problems going on. You only returned with, what was his name? Grill, was it? What happened to the
Yes.
others?
Yes, I regret to inform you that I lost 2 of my squad, Stefan and Ember. While we were waiting for Ignis's party to arrive, they started disappearing one by one. And I tried to search for them, but I couldn't find any trace of them. They just disappeared one by one over several days. And then finally, just before they arrived, the grill went missing. And thankfully, with their help, we managed to uncover something suspicious about the town we were in. KR.
Tell me more.
We encountered some red slimes underground beneath the town. And apparently this town has a history of travelers going missing, as well as some of their locals. But predominantly now it's the travelers. So that's how we managed to rescue Grill, just in the nick of time, I would say. I think if we had even been a bit later, I think for sure Grill would not have survived. I actually had hoped to be able to find out more about this and maybe get some vengeance for Stefan and Ember, but understood from Shaman Blaze that it was very important for Ignis to come back quickly.
Yes. Well, I'm thanking you for bringing her back. Did she say why she was delayed in arriving at Kia? I was not expecting to for you guys to be left there for the period.
No, actually, I don't think I asked her about that. When she came, I was just happy that she was with a group of quite capable looking travelers themselves.
I
So I
see.
was more intent on finding my squad if any of them could be rescued. I did not anticipate losing any of them. I thought for sure they had been kidnapped or something. Not, I think they were being used as food.
That is. Kind of pauses for a bit. Certainly.
Kiara looks angry when she says this, like she's furious. Not sure if she's furious with herself or just furious in general.
She places an arm on Kitiara's shoulder. Don't worry. We'll get down to this after this whole war is over. We'll find out what's going on in that village.
Thank you, Magma.
No.
It means a lot. They were good squad members. They were loyal and strong. They will be missed.
Indeed. Now tell me about these friends of hers. Are they good people? What kind of people are they?
Well, to be honest, I haven't really gotten to know them that much, but from what little I can tell, Ignis seems very happy with them. They seem to be quite loyal to her. And while I will say that their personalities are something I think that we would take some getting used to. I myself find some of them a bit strange, but not strange in a bad way. I feel that they are good for Ignis. I have not gotten the chance to ask her much about her adventures. She seems different, and I would like to think it was by the benefit of her companions. I've seen them in action fighting the red slime. They are good in a fight.
Noted. Well, can you do me one favor then? I think we can relieve you from your duties of protecting Pakau's defense. They can deal with it over there. Can you stay by Ignis' side? Watch after her. Maybe catch up. You two were close before this, correct?
I think so, yes, we were.
Well, catch up. And well, let me know. I do want to know a little bit about these friends of hers. And, well, from the sounds of it, they sound like good friends. Albeit a bit odd, as you put it.
Do you need me to report back to you?
I'm planning to host a dinner later in the day.
It would be good for you to get to know Ignis more if the time permits.
If
Seems
the time
like she
permits,
may have
indeed.
more to tell. I think you two also have a lot to catch up on. But yes, I will gladly keep an eye out on her.
Thank you very much. Now, one more thing. Ignis has expressed her desire to run off once more. I'm worried anything might happen to her if she does again. Can you... How do I put this? Watch after her. If there's something wrong, anything that requires my attention, let me know. You still have the sending stone from Blaze, correct?
Yes,
contact him.
It's here in my pocket.
Yes. Send him a message, and I'll get to it as soon as I can.
If I may be so bold, Magna, what are your plans for her?
Honestly, I need to repair her reputation. Her running away the rumors of that spread like a wildfire amongst the tribes, and well, hasn't really set up a good look for her. In fact, maybe if you wander around the grounds, don't mention that she's Ignis.
Oh. Kitiara looks surprised, and then she nods. Okay,
Run along
that
now.
would be wise. That sounds wise. Alright then, I'll keep you apprised of any changes.
She nods, then stands up and begins walking back to the table, looking over the battle map and just thinks.
Kitiara downs the rest of the tea, and then stands up.
It burns. It's hot. You take 1 point of fire damage.
Sure.
But
oh no, she's not firing nothing. Never mind.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not resistant to fire damage.
Yeah, but
Here in
It's-
Kailapa, we just chuck tea, you know?
it is good. You don't understand what she means by not good. It's actually pretty good. So you don't understand what she means by it's disgusting.
Yeah, what does the tea taste like?
It's made from a combination of moondrop rose and also fire herb. So moondrop rose is a common ingredient for potion of healing. So it actually kind of like rejuvenates you a little bit, while at the same time the fire herb kind of adds that little bit of kick to the taste of the tea. So it burns a little bit because it's hot, and also because of the fire herb. But at the same time, you know, clear water is more like refreshing. This one's more like it's after it's like you just had one nice rest and you're no longer tired kind of feeling, you know. Yeah.
Nice. Kitiara, as she's bowing, is like, that's damn good tea, Magma.
She kind of chuckles a little bit and then nods at you.
Alright,
Alright.
yeah. And then I go back to
Alright.
find the others.
As you walk out, you see Spark is leaning on the door, basically, on the wall next to the door. He kind of notices you go out. He pushes off and then turns to walk back in again and closes the door.
Ooh, can I? Shit, I'm not sneaky, but I carefully like edge closer, not quite touching the door, but I just tilt my head. I'm not touching the door, but I tilt my head and see if I can hear anything.
All right, you don't have to roll stealth because you are completely concealed. But go ahead, roll perception for me.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? Stealth as well. Who knows? Like you creak, the floor creaks or something. You know.
Oh no!
Or buckets. Or buckets.
Get ready for the bucket. Stealth and
Is it stealth or
perception.
perception?
And perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Having a heavy armor toting guy
Oh.
rolling for stealth.
Oh my.
Okay, so you try to lean in to listen, but you only hear murmurs from behind it. So like, yeah, you're just like too focused on like the damn, that's good tea. So you can't really hear in on what's inside. Yeah, at one point you just gave up and start walking back, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You walk back to the rest of your party and you arrive back at the room. The rest of your party, well, in the meantime, J5. You were identifying the loot first, and you discover its properties. You, as you focus to identify,
so
you can kind of like almost see, experience almost. You start, as you touch on it and you start identify it, you start to hear kind of like cheering, festival noises, carnivals. That's the thought that start flooding into your head. And as you finish casting identify on the loot, on the liar, sorry, you figure out what it is. Go ahead, tell the party.
Friends, this is a very extremely good item that we have come across. You see,
What is it?
this is a magical item. Once you are attuned to it, you can cast several spells from this layer, and
What
as
kind?
yeah,
What kind of spells?
uh, from what this unit can discern is you can cast the fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good, animal friendship, protection from energy, and protection from poison.
That's so good.
Yes, this is an amazing item that we have found. However, you need to be a bard to attune to it.
Ah,
Should have given it to Jane.
we should have. Oh, she would have loved it.
It's almost I planned for this to happen, right?
Technically, you did.
However, if this unit advised to against for people who are not attuned to it to play the instrument, as you will take serious damage.
Oh, wow.
That could
Okay.
be funny. Noted. Thank you.
That's what happened to Kane when Kane tried to play the liar.
Yeah, I thought it was just because he wasn't good with magic, but this could be good for pranks.
But, maybe.
Not in the party.
All right. So
What time is it, actually?
at this point, it's about past noon. The time's about right. So next, you identify the deck as well, right?
Okay.
Right.
So
So-
that is yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, as you identify the deck, you focus on it and try to see the contents of it, the magical line that kind of connects it. You notice the walls start to crumble. Not the wall, sorry. Reality start to crumble away, kind of like just pieces of space just starts to fall and reveal the void behind it. It falls and crumbles and crumbles, and at one point it starts to reveal someone standing behind it, a silhouette, dark purple silhouette with glowing yellow eyes, as more and more of those kind of like what do you call walls start to collapse. You see people standing around you, 12 of them, and each from each of the people, you see them pull out what looks to be a single card and place it inside that deck, one by one by one by one. And as they add more and more, you feel a strong reality bending energy coming from it. So it's really powerful until finally you see in front of you a silhouette of a dragonborn pulls out a glowing red card, almost like burning. It places it onto the deck and everything returns. You realize, in addition to what's in the description of the deck, every time you use the card, it emanates very powerful reality bending energy. Who knows who might notice that energy?
Oh, okay. Okay. This is interesting. This is the deck that we found back in Manada's arc, isn't it? Isn't it, friend
Lorenz,
Lorenz?
yes, correct.
Yeah. One. Okay. Uh, this is a really well made card holder. You see, this is a beautiful symbol of the 12. J5 points towards the symbol
Yep.
that is in front of the on the box itself.
Yep.
And for those who can read Dragonborn, the text here says change the future, not the past. And as for its effects is that you can draw one card from this slot here, and it will produce a random effect. However, you can only use this effect only once per day.
Cards regenerate, or
Yes,
is it-
and then you can use it again when you cannot use it again until the next dawn.
interesting.
Yeah, so this is interesting. However, there's no mention of what effect it will produce and how strong the effect will be.
Number 6 was healing, so it's probably to do with each member of the 12 or something specific. So probably for Manada, it'd be one of his cool spells. So.
How
Yes,
much cards are there? 12?
I think so. It would
Did
make
it
sense.
replenish when you take it out? Or is there's like 10
Zoom?
while viewing, while trying to identify this deck, this unit saw that 12 cards were put inside it.
Is
One
there,
from each of the 12.
is there 10 cards? Or is there still 12?
Can we open the container, or is it?
No,
it's
you
sealed.
can't.
I tried to open
Yeah.
it.
But you will know that the card regenerates.
Yeah, the card regenerates.
So, you said number 6 was healing?
Yeah.
What was the last one that you put out, that you pulled?
Number
both
6
won.
for healing.
We can try to pull one now and see what happens.
Go for it.
You pulled number 6. You pulled again when we were at the mansion.
I don't
But I
think you
didn't see what
were.
happened.
Were you
Did
there?
I? No, she was
Yeah,
inside. I was on my own when I did
So
it.
you
Yeah.
were- oh, really?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
thought we were.
No,
But we
she.
saw her. We saw her took it out. We were
Oh,
outside,
that's
but
true.
we
That's true. Yeah. They saw
If
you
I
pull out the
remember what we
card. Yeah. You're right. I described it. You pulled out the card. You stared at it for a bit, and the card burned up. That's what the other people saw.
Yeah, but we didn't know what happened. At the time, we were all too overwhelmed with like what happened. I didn't ask. So. Oh, right.
Wait, you Mara ran? Okay.
Sorry, I sometimes like I was not.
So we do know one of the effect is healing one.
Yeah.
And that's number 6.
yeah,
What was the one that you pulled?
Who? What?
Lawrence?
I
Lawrence?
forgot.
I know you can hear us, Lawrence.
Yeah, hello.
Is Emma staying silent or is Lauren staying silent? We just want to know that. We just.
Lorenz just says, I pulled one out and I forgot something.
Oh, it cost you to forget something?
Yes.
That's a
I don't
weird
know
one.
how to describe it.
Do you want to insight that English?
Yeah, because I don't know if it feels like I already know that she's hiding something, but
Go
do
ahead.
I need
Is
to
that
insight-
because you know meta knowledge or is that because
No.
Ignis knows?
more because
That's why
like,
you roll. That's why you roll.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll. Ah, never mind. It's a 12.
That's
Uh,
Deception's 18,
but-
so
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, I'm
But
not
what
lying.
passive deception is 18, but
Yeah,
Rogues, boy.
But still.
I don't want to talk about. Lawrence just goes. I
Okay.
pulled it out and I forgot. One of them makes you forget.
Okay, so that's two of the effects. Do we want to
So,
try it now? There is a
pull
risk that
another.
somebody will pick up on the massive
Now?
energy it will emit if we do it now.
You want to do it now? I don't know. It seems pretty powerful to just pick out at random.
Is it nighttime?
No, it
No,
is
it's noon.
noon.
Oh, it's noon.
Past
Okay.
noon.
Well,
It's 1:44 p.m.
If it's healing, it could be useful. If you get the healing slot, you get 3 healing spells.
Yeah,
And you can
however,
go
we
down to
just
the
had our
methane.
long rest. It would be a waste.
No, not yet. No. This is before.
not
This is
yet.
before.
Okay, for this before. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we can try it later, whenever
Yeah.
we feel the need of it. Good thing is that it doesn't need any attunement, so any one of us can pull a card from it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I return back the items to their rightful owner. Instruments of Barts to Kane, and the deck to
Are you sure
Lawrence.
you want to give this to me?
You're the one who found it, friend Lawrence. Unless you wanted to give it to somebody else.
Well, you said that it. Magic. It says that you said that if I use it, it's, there's a signal to something that we don't know.
Yes, that is correct.
And I am more of a chaotic fighter than you or Gilvana or potentially even Ignis. So are you sure you want to give this to me?
If you don't want it, friend Lawrence, perhaps we should give it to friend Gilvana or friend Ignis. Friend Ignis seems to have a liking towards to anything that has to do with the 12.
I do. I mean,
Look at this symbol, friend Ignis. It is a cool symbol of the 12.
I know.
Sure.
Jargon.
But I mean, if you feel like it's in better hands with you, Lawrence, it's fine if you take it. You did find it after all. Lawrence?
Yes, I'm allowed to think, okay?
Make noises.
I
We're
can't
afraid you're
take
disconnected.
I
Thinking
can
with this.
take it. Yeah, I can take it. I'm just saying, I will use it. And if this gives off signals, I do not know enough about magic to make a decision about when to send off a signal to some god or some being on another plane. I do not know the consequences of this. I will use it. So if you're comfortable with that, I will happily take it. If you're uncomfortable with that, I would suggest Sylvana or Ignis take it, or potentially even J5.
Okay, so character-wise, we don't know that you've done anything bad with it, though. So, so what is Lawrence feeling right now? Actually,
Inside. if you want to figure out what he's feeling.
like, my God, it's just
Look at that.
As far,
Poker face.
as far as Ixis knows, Lorenz is just looking out for the good of the group.
Okay, then no, if it was given to me or Givana, then I think we would be more cautious at using it, and it might defeat the purpose of the item itself. And I mean, you have kind of a good sense of danger, I think, most of the time. So, and let's be honest, you're the one who gets the most in trouble anyway. So,
I don't like
If
that.
this unit is allowed to give its own opinion, this unit
Okay.
thinks that our whole journey involves danger. So whenever we cross another bridge that leads towards danger, we will have to deal with that as a team. As a team.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, sometimes he walks straight into danger before the rest of us do. So, I mean,
Wow.
we wouldn't be acquainted with Caleb if you and Kane didn't
Was I the
you were the
one
whole
that said
casino.
let's steal, or was it Kane the one that said let's steal?
Technically, Jade
I
was the
don't
one
know.
who worked. He's the one who sat in the middle of the street.
Yeah, but Jade is not here anymore, so.
So exactly.
So it's
all
Jade's fault,
Jade's
everybody.
fault.
Let's end it with that.
and then Jade is missing.
Jade
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
What?
Still,
All I'm saying is I'll take it and I'll use it, and I don't want you to get mad if I use it.
have I gotten mad that you used it in character? No.
I don't want to give you an excuse to yell at me is what I'm saying.
I, meanwhile, will happily take back my murder lyre.
I already put it in your inventory.
Don't play it though.
Correctly, friend Kane. You do see to
Fine.
have an affinity towards singing.
Don't play it. It will hurt again.
It didn't hurt that much before. Only a little.
Can we just decide what we're doing today or not? Because if we don't have any plans, I'm
I
going to
mean-
kill the twins.
Let's just go and have lunch. It's it's time for lunch anyways, right? Like, it's kind of late. We should eat. Get
Sure.
Tiara as well to join us.
And I need to start drafting up my lies to tell Magna when we leave.
So come on, guys.
Well, I want to talk to her first, maybe. I think she's busy. I'll try and talk to her tonight.
Take your items, guys. These things are heavy.
Delete it from your inventory. I already passed it to the other two.
Okay, sorry. Okay, alright.
Oh, did Jay
Oh,
give
wait.
you the short sender, J5?
Yes. As a matter of fact, he did. Do you have anyone to give it to, friend English?
I mean,
No.
At this point, Kitiara comes in.
Hey guys, what you up to?
we're just looking over our treasures,
Magical
I
items?
guess.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cool.
we picked up this like earring that kind of allows you to communicate within 300 feet of each other. Do you? I mean, I don't know what mom is letting you do, but if you're gonna tag along, if you want to tag along with us, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm-
she's giving me some time off. Told me to just hang with you since been a while since we've seen each other. So yeah, I've got free time.
Oh,
When
that's
there's a war on?
Yeah, I'm from the reserves, and my unit in the reserves doesn't really need me right now. And I think she can't be bothered to move me to any other units here.
Inside.
Also, I get the feeling she wants me to keep an eye on this, but you know.
Alright, that's enough. Lauren's just gonna nod and be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shotgun Thunder. It will make it easier for us to communicate while we're within this fort.
yeah. So now, like, if I run off, if you don't know if I'm within 300 feet of it.
It's in
Yeah,
your
it's
bag.
like not. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can I give Gilvana the captain's cap?
Gilvana?
On her head.
All right,
Yeah.
clunk.
And I'm gonna be like, if
Upload
you're going
our
to
heavy items.
no, just a hat. I'm gonna pop it on Gilvana's head, and Lorenzo's gonna go, this might help you while you're trying to convert people.
Ooh, thank you, Lam. Thank you, Lam. Lawrence. This is a very wonderful item. You are a good friend.
Who's Alex 5? What the heck?
I am a friend. That is correct. Yes.
Well, lunch, everybody? Like, I don't actually know what they serve for. Like, do
I
we
know
need
where
to
my
go?
color is. The main guy showed me.
Nice.
So,
Let's
Nice.
go see what they have
Let's
to
go get
offer.
food then. Yeah.
all right. So let's go.
Are
So,
the twins outside the door?
yes, the twins are outside the door. They are just chilling and waiting.
Are they talking at all? Or just
Nope.
silently
And
waiting?
there are
Nope,
colors.
just silently
Finally,
waiting.
Colors aside from red.
It's no longer. Oh, let me make it red for you. 'Cause that's.
Wait, I think it's not even loaded yet. Let me see it before it's red. Oh man.
It's pretty reddish anyway. It's just got some whites and blues.
Yeah.
I know it's still loading.
Hey, look at that! Look at our overworld avatar. Oh goddamn!
Yeah. This will be your overall avatar now. So everybody's
Hey,
here.
that little Chunchun is there as well.
Yes.
What? I can't see. This stuff.
Is that next to Ash? Wow. Let's go to the canteen then.
All right. So as you start walking out of your rooms and start making your way out of the fort and towards the grounds, basically, the two servants start, just tailing you at about like 10 feet back, just following you and shit. Not really trying to hide or anything, more like, I'm here if you need me, kind of tailing. So, yep, sorry.
Oh, I said stuff, like suspicious.
Ah,
I mean, they're just servants.
I like it.
I mean, if Lorenz is gonna turn around, if you're gonna tail us, could you at least tell us your names?
Judy.
one of them kind of curtsies and says, "Where is it?
Ooh.
No, that's not it. That's not it."
Finally see it. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cute. Look at us. Oh, look at June. Oh, look at Judy.
Right. One of them kind of like curtsies, introduces themselves as Kana and Kaniela.
Anna and Camila.
Hannah?
Genius, why does everyone in your country have P's in their names?
I don't. I mean,
Well,
You gave yourself a name, Ignis.
yeah. Oh, technically, my middle name is Kala, so. I mean, to be fair, the country is known as Kailapa, and we are pretty patriotic. So.
I keep thinking someone say my name.
Kane, you fit right in.
Yep.
So,
You're pretty hot yourself.
Is your dad name spelled with a K?
Kano.
Like,
Yeah.
Mortal name? I
Volcano?
don't. Oh, it's with a C, I think, but I'm not sure. I mean, you never know.
It's Kano.
Kana,
The proper nickname is Volcano, but that's way too long. So it's Kano, and Cano is not cool, so he writes it down as Kano. So it's like
that
Mortal
sounds about
Kombat
right.
K, so like.
Yeah. Kano.
If you want to know what kind of person Kano is, that.
Yeah. Alright. So Kana and Camila. Alright, so you guys. So Kana and Kanela, you're following Magma's orders and following us around, making sure we don't break rules, right?
We want to help you if you need any directions, help, any objects. We will try to retrieve them if possible.
What's with the hairstyle?
Do you not like our hairstyle?
It's interesting you're covering one of your eyes.
Kind of like peers it to the side and tries to tuck it behind their ears, but it just kind of like falls back. Maybe we should get some hair clip. Maybe we should. Yeah. Okay. All right. We will try to get a hair clip at our next convenience.
That's alright. Just a question. Come eat.
Right. So you make your way towards the Great Hall. Yeah.
Wait, can I insight to check if that there's no reason their hair's like that? I'm
Insight.
suspicious. Just for that, let me get a dice roll out there. Well, yeah, I believe it. Never mind. They're kids.
Yes. They're trustworthy. They're pretty young. They're about like maybe 16, 17 or so.
It's just a phase.
Oh yeah. So Kitira grabs Ignis for a bit, and then like she tries to get everyone's attention. Like, by the way, Magma did tell me one thing.
Oh,
Apparently, a lot of people are upset with you for leaving the way you did. So like, it might be good if we don't call out your name Ignis in public.
You just called it out right there.
I'm saying this really soft.
Stage whispering. Stage whispering.
Okay, stage just.
so like, should I make a new name or
Hey, do you want to be Omara?
not really? I don't really want to be a dude.
Ouch.
Sorry.
You're
I
not,
don't-
but it's
I-
alright.
But let's be honest, she was. I guess, okay, that kind of makes sense. I mean, to be honest, people here never really liked me anyway, so. Okay, but I like the name Ignis. What name should I go with?
Nothing's wrong with Ignis. It's the only name without a K in this country.
Yeah.
Maybe I should
you
go
know,
with the K. Let's it.
That's probably why they didn't like you. Your name didn't become a K.
Why, really?
We should call you just. We should call you K.
I mean, Magma never. Magma. My mom's name's not start with K. You kind of like her, think? I mean, right? People like
K.
my mom, I think.
Okay.
We don't really
So-
want to connect you with your mom though, because then people will know you're the runaway.
No, I'm just saying that you don't have to have a name that starts with K to be likable here, I think. But if that is true, then Kane will be really, really likable. maybe I could be Glow? Do I glow maybe? Or I don't know. This is
How about
weird.
Status?
Shut up! Oh my god! Please.
So,
JJ Mara.
as you enter the Great Hall, you kind of see it's basically just long rows of tables just everywhere around this. It's quite a big place. It's about the hall that you're in is about 100 feet by 100 feet, so it's pretty big. However, it is basically almost full with people. Some there's kind of like a long line where people are lining up to grab the food from. But majority of them don't really eat in here. They kind of grab the food and just walk out. So the food, by the looks of it, is some kind of bread, spiced meat, and some mead, obviously.
Well, let's see.
Oh, I know. Maybe my name could be Hikai, because it's Dragonborn for life. And that's kind of like what my name actually means.
Yes, that is a wonderful name for Ignis. He has a key in it. You will be lucky.
Hannah, Canela, what food do you recommend?
If you want actual food, we can have the food at the fort. We have chefs over there to prepare the foods for you. Over here, the foods are more for the soldiers, and they don't really have much of a choice.
What would you recommend from the soldier menu?
Well, by the looks of it, bread and spiced beef, they don't really get a choice.
Oh, sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's go.
Very well. Please
You do
follow
need to
me.
blend in.
Kana and Kaniela just basically cuts the line and begins to like start walking to the front.
Canela, come back here. Hey, I'm gonna grab one.
You don't have to line up with the rest of them. We can move on forward
That's
to.
rude. Did your mother not teach you any rules?
Yes, however, I am to provide the best experience for you while you are staying at Fort Kumu. So,
My preferred experience is to blend in with everyone else and do as the soldiers do.
well, my apologies then.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one under each arm and start wadding them to the back of the line.
They kind of line up behind you. You line up with the rest of the soldiers there. All eyes are on you because it's Fire Genasi, Fire Genasi, Fire Genasi, Fire Genasi, Fire Genasi, Fire Genasi, Dragonborn, Dwarf, human, robot, Fire Genasi, and another human, and then Fire Genasi, Fire Genasi, Fire Genasi, Fire Genasi. So like people are
A
like
human with two fire genasi under their arms.
exactly, and two Fire Genasi that they know is a servant of someone higher up. So everybody's just like looking at each other and like whispering like, what the hell's going on here? I don't know, but apparently these nobles want to eat here. Like, hey, maybe they're good people. I don't know. Maybe they're just being a dicks. I don't know. They're just like conversation. Like they're trying to whisper, but like it's whispering in a whole crowd. So you kind of start to catch some of the words.
I want to talk to some of them. Like, hey, what's up?
All right, you just start to approach one of them. Go ahead,
like,
roll a D2 for me, please.
What was that? You broke off.
Go ahead,
What am I
roll.
rolling?
Roll a D2.
I feel like you should just talk to the people in front or behind you.
Wait, is
I
that
was
a
gonna-
D2?
Yes.
Yeah,
you-
it's
you
a
can-
coin. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can roll a D anything really, but D2 specifically has a coin for it. You can roll a D53 if you want to, but there's no dice for it lah. But yes,
I'm a dude with like a huge beard with just two 16-year-olds on my arm. I feel creepy.
you're right. So Kane, you kind of walk up to one of the more rowdier groups. And as you approach, they kind of like start hushing down a little bit, except for one. He seems to be kind of like the quote unquote leader of this group, kind of seeing you approach, notices you, and just all of them just stopped hush. And the guy kind of looks at you. Oh, well, welcome to Fort Kumu, kid.
Thanks. It's been a warm welcome so far.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, thanks. It's been a warm welcome so far.
Well, that's what you get when you're in Kailapa, isn't it right, boys? Yeah.
I meant that totally intentionally. I'm glad they got the joke. I'm going to sit down at the table and say, so, me and my friends, we're still trying to figure out what we're doing so far, but there seems to be a bit of a free time in my schedule, so I was wondering if any of you guys would be willing to do any sort of like sparring with me later today. I'd like to practice some of my weaponry.
Kind of looks at each other. The kid wants to spar. Hey, come on, Kai. You can deal with this guy, right? I mean, yeah, sure. You get like one of the like scrawnier guy can like stands up like, yeah, I can do this. When you wanna do this? The proving ground's closed though. Maybe in the middle of the camp.
Do you have any pits? We fought a manticore in a pit once. That was pretty fun.
Okay.
The whole table kind of like silent down for a bit. You're
Dude, I also
kidding,
thought more-
right?
No. I mean, we could also fight in a plain dirt level. I fought an orc there once. That was pretty fun too.
They kind of like look at each other.
Or
Oh,
even
yeah.
forest. That's where I fought some undead.
Go ahead, roll intimidation for me, just to see. I'm assuming that's what you're trying to do, right? Like you know, passive bragging, basically. You know.
Kane's just trying to make
Kind of,
friends.
because I can. Well, it's kind of that because I can tell they're being dicks to me.
Yes,
So I'm trying to be
yes.
like, shut the fuck up, guys.
All right,
I know what I'm doing.
go ahead.
Come on, please roll
Intimidation.
good.
It's charisma, so he should be able to do it. Oh!
One plus 0, but go. Come on.
Boy!
See,
I'm breaking hearts all
people
the
start
way.
with a K in the name.
It's because I have a K in the name.
But Kitiara didn't do well just now.
Yeah, man.
So like the guy got like and the big guy again, a manticore, an orc, and also add some undead. Ooh, looks like we got some worldly,
Fallen.
well-traveled people over here. I kind of like puts out his hand. The name's Singe. You are
Sin.
I'm Kane.
Kane. I remember that name. So you said you wanted to brawl, huh?
Just some light sparring. I think it'd be fun to get back in the groove of things. Been traveling for a while, haven't had a chance to pick up my swords very much.
Sure.
He says knowing full well he did like 2 days ago.
All right. Well, we got a temporary brawling pit in the camps over there. We can go right after. I'm a bit sore from the fight this morning, but I think I can still take you on. Kinda like stands up. He's standing about 7 feet tall, basically, around Kitiara's height. I can like twist his shoulder a little bit. You can see there are like bruises and scratch mark on his body that is slowly closing up because he's basically short resting right now, so his wounds are slowly starting to heal up. But I think we can have a little bit around here and there. What do you say?
Alright, sure. Just be careful. The last guy said you could take me. He didn't end up so well the next day. A little sore.
I welcome the challenge. Hey guys, gotta like turn around. We have a fight tonight, and everybody like, yeah, woo! And some guys like already standing up and like walking around. We're taking bets. Sage versus Kane, and like starts taking bet like Sage, 50 gold on Sage, 10 gold on Sage, and everybody just like start
100 gold and unfriend King.
and people like stare at.
I will also put in 90 gold on Kane.
All right, let me just take note of this for you guys. This is amazing.
I'm not usually the betting kind, but I think if Jake was here, he would have bet. So I'm betting on this behalf.
That is correct, friend. That is why this is trying to bet as well.
All right, 90 GP
You guys are
for
making me nervous
Jake.
with your support.
I'm not gonna pressure you, dude. I'm just gonna give you a thumbs up.
Friend
Alright,
King,
thanks,
and Jake will be very disappointed if you lose this fight.
Is that bardic inspiration there? All right. So after a while,
Okay. Fuck him up. Alright.
yeah, the traditional EA bardic inspiration.
Yeah. Fuck 'em
All right. After the crowd starts to get wild a little bit, attention are between Singe and his kind of cronies, and also you guys. So you guys grab your food and start to sit down in one of the tables. People are just like murmuring and staring at you a little bit. Like at the moment you catch their eye, they can like look away, but it's very obvious that they are staring and discussing. Like, who are these guys? They're not sure. They have Kana with them. Is that? They're just like bouncing against each other, like trying to figure out who the hell are you guys.
Hey, Kana, would you like some bread? Canela, some bread?
Both of them kind of look at each other. Sure.
Not poisoned, I swear. There we go. I'll tear my bread in 3 and give one.
both of them just takes a bite. They kind of like, it's not, it's a bit dry and slightly stale, so they eat
Hey,
it, you try
put
to
it
pull it
in the
out.
beef. You just mop it with the beef. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, right. It kind of like looks at the
You
beef,
guys
looks at the
read
bread.
books? You guys do anything apart from follow whoever Magma tells you to follow and serve?
No, we don't really have time. Akana does like books, and I'm like, no.
Hey, I like books. What kind of books you like?
Well, I read a
Adventure,
little bit
romance.
of history, and also this thing they have to the north. I think they're called Sierre. Dust, yes, dust. That's the common word for it. Yes, like Chieftain Spark use his armor thing that he has.
Ah, I have that. Yeah, cool.
Oh, you have it?
I tap my armor, and I'm like, if you put some dust in this, it's very cool.
Oh, interesting. He kind of like starts leaning in and look.
Oh no, this looks
try to
so
look
creepy.
at the armor.
No!
Everybody's like staring at this like
armor.
hugely bearded guy. Like, what is he doing with Kana? Like, fucking guy waltzing in here.
Alright, so I'll get my notebook out and I'll show her my bomb plan for dust bomb. And
Ah, alright.
It's really interesting. Dust properties are amazing, and I'm gonna chat with oh fuck, where did I write it down?
Kani,
Oh, no,
just Kani.
Kanada.
Kana and Kani.
Kani.
Yeah.
Kana and Kani. So I'm gonna I'll talk to Kani about the intricacies of dust that I remember.
Alright. Well, Kana's the one that's interested.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Both of them getting an education today, lads.
Kani is a bit like nodding off a little bit, like acting like, it's her job to entertain you, so she tries her best to like, ooh, yeah, that's very interesting. But then Kana's like, her eyes are like sparkling, just like listening into you spilling out your ideas and stuff. So
It's just the dust bomb, but that should be more than enough to keep a kid entertained.
yeah, exactly.
Explosives are a great part-time hobby.
Indeed. All right. So you guys had your lunch for a bit. I'd say it's about maybe 45 minutes as you eat and chat. Is there anything you guys want to do after your eating time? You still have a lot of time.
During eating, I wanna like set a cake PRS. Just not aside, but like that's true. Just say so. Is mom was mom busy? Like, do you think she'll have time tonight, or did she look busy?
So when she debriefed me, she was like right after a meeting, and then right after I left, she seemed to get into another meeting with the
Yes.
chieftain.
Yeah.
She looks busy, but I don't know. You are her daughter. She, as busy as she is, she should make some time for you. I'd say you could try it, but yeah, don't put your hopes up. She seemed pretty
Yeah,
busy.
that's fair.
Yeah.
But really, though, like, what did she want? Did she really just say to keep an eye on me, or?
She's basically given me back my old bodyguard job, basically.
Well,
While you're
okay.
around, at least. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to do yet. I'm just gonna. Maybe I'll just walk around or something. Figure out stuff. And then I'll ask her if she wants to meet. So.
It's a good time.
Do you have friends here? Kitty, other than girl?
Well, my squad, we were from a different line of defense. I wasn't stationed here at this fort. It's actually all the way on the other side. Actually, I'm not sure if I know anyone here. Need to take a look around. Yeah.
Go ahead, roll history check for me, please.
Kitiara?
Yes, Kitiara.
mystery child.
She's in the army, so she might have known about this person.
Ooh, this person
This
specifically.
person.
Alright, so Singe. His full name is where is it?
Singe.
Over here.
Me,
Her full
Singe,
name is
Firefox.
his full name is Melia Haulani.
Okay.
Mele.
Mele Haulani.
And I just call him Singe.
Yeah, like Singe is what people usually refer to each other. Mele Haulani is his primordial name, basically. And Haulani is name of one of the tribes. This guy is the grandson of the current chieftain of the Haulani tribe.
Oh shit, Cade.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, what?
Baby gold is alright.
You picked a fight with a prince.
Kinda. What do you call a prince's son?
I get to fight what?
Prince. Prince is alright. Yeah,
I'm sorry, you guys are like cutting in and out.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you seem to be cutting in and out as well. I don't know why.
Would be like. Hang on, let me try and hang up. Maybe that'll help.
Alright.
I think it would technically be a Viscount, but can we just say Prince?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
maybe.
Yeah, a discount prince.
You could have a major and minor Prince.
Oh yeah, that's true. There are like different levels of prince and shit, so maybe yeah.
Oh, fighting royalty.
But yeah, they're not really the usual royal bloodline or anything like that. So yeah.
I made Lorenz a creep in this episode, I'm so sorry.
Unintentional creep. He has
I
his
forget
ways around little
I
girls.
have a huge beard. And then I just woke up like, oh, great, look books. I love books. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I'm a big dude with a beard and armor.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah,
while we're
hey,
having
you're
our
fighting a
free time-
prince.
Sorry, J5?
While we're having our free time, can I just go back to the room and continue on my quest?
Oh right,
my
you
project.
you
Yeah,
wanna
two-stage rocket.
work on it. Alright, so if that's the case, you kind of split off. Kana stays with Lorenz.
When is the fight again? Did they say any time?
Night.
Night. So I'm gonna work until before the fight.
Alright, okay, fair enough. So as you leave them to go towards the mansion, Kani kind of follows you. She kind of like, oh, you're leaving. Kind of immediately stands up, immediately follows, follows
So the
J5.
important thing with dust bombs
Unfortunately,
is you
I have
to
to
make
leave right
sure
now.
that oh, but you're missing the most important
Oh
part
no,
of
it's
the
fine.
whole
It's fine.
mechanism.
I'm sure Kana will tell me everything about it. I have to go. Thank you very much for your explanation.
Also,
And she begins to like walk off with J5 as J5 head towards to the mansion again. The rest of you, as J5 is doing that, so J5, you would have I'd say the fight's about like 8 or so. So 5 hours of work.
So
Alright, 5 hours.
I want to spend like an hour walking around, and then another 4 hours working on the spell, and after that I want to go and find my mom.
Alright. So you want to work on the spell and just walk around. Got it. So again, work on the spell. Go ahead. If that's the case, you have 4 hours to work on the spell, and 1 hour you walk around. Let me roll a d100 for me, please.
Just within the fort, just like look around, look at the people, and,
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
gather my thoughts.
D100. Okay, all good. All good.
What? Yeah, I'll take my chin with me.
All right.
And JJ Maru. They
Alright.
should bond.
Is
Is
this
that what you?
is the crazy cat hawk lady, just carrying a bunch of animals around her as she walks around town? You would know that there are some there's stables over here. There's some workshops over there where they have proper blacksmith, sawmill, and everything. Over here would be some warehouses. And also over here is where kind of like the kitchen and everything, mostly kind of like staff kind of work area over here. And this is where the good hall. Over here, this is the barracks at the very north. However, the barracks kind of like has been converted to what looks to be an infirmary. A lot of the injured soldiers are placed there. And over here is a more fancy looking barrack. So you assume that's where the officers are stationed lah.
Also during my walk around, I want to go to the mess hall and ask the kitchen if there's some tea leaves around that I can purchase or something.
Kana would just kind of like, we would require some of your tea leaves, and they immediately give you tea leaves. They're not the greatest. They have some, so you can take that.
I'll leave 5 silver to them. Just because.
They kind of look at each other, not sure what to do as you leave the place.
Yeah.
All right.
Continue.
So go ahead, add your time. Remember, I also I feel like I don't think you guys notice this as you guys increase your work time. Effective work hour, depending on your stats. You might want to check that out. So 1 hour of work might result into 2 hours of progress, depending on your stats. So give it a read. In the meantime, Kane, Umara, what do you want to do? Creation 2.0 in the journal, homebrew.
Samara.
Sorry, Lorenz and Kane and Kitiara. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I'll just ready my weapons, load up my pistol and dagger with the dust, and get ready.
All right.
Can I ask about the war? I'd like to understand more. Like, what the fuck's up with the water genasi?
All right. Go ahead and roll me investigation with disadvantage, please.
I made myself a creep, didn't I?
Mostly because you're not a soldier with them, so.
I'm doing the right thing. I'm getting in with the soldiers.
There's a 1 and a 2 that sucks.
They're like, fuck off, and I'm like, fuck off, you're talking to a 16-year-old.
You chatting with Kana has been raised some ire, and some of them are like, so you think you're really good with that kid, huh? And everybody's gonna like start like huddling around you. They don't lay a hand on you or anything, but you're kind of like, okay, you have to excuse yourself very quickly whenever you go around.
I'm just teaching her. I literally am just teaching her. I'm not. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave. It's education. Dust is a very important bomb component, and explosives are a very good hobby to have in a war zone.
Sure. Dust. Some of the like air quote dust.
I feel like I should make more dust bombs.
Right. Unfortunately, not much for you to know. You do know that. Best thing that you know is there was a fight in the morning, before you guys came here. So that's it. The rest of you, Kitiara, Kane, you're preparing. Kitiara, anything you want to do?
Yeah, Kitiara wants to go and see if she can find Grill at the barracks. See how he's doing.
Yeah, Grill would be at the barracks. So you kind of make your way over there, and you see there are a lot of the people over here. They're not at. They're the worst kind of like injured people, because normally injured, short rest, you're fine. These guys, not so much. These are people who have dropped to 0 and maybe got hit when they were at 0. Yeah, so they're gonna need at least 1 long rest to recover. So they're being put over here and being tended to by a bunch of medics by the looks of it, and one of them seems to be an actual cleric, going around and doing as much as he can to heal up people. You try to ask around where Grill is, and after a while, you manage to find him amongst kind of like the in the section where people they are not the companies that are stationed here. So like maybe civilians that was injured, some of the staff here that were the non-soldiers basically. He's placed there because he's not from this company. So you go up O2 over there. He's starting to come to. He's still on the bed. Eyes kind of fluttering a little bit, but the moment you kind of come over, he notices you coming over, kind of like tries to stand up, try to like be at the ready, being the soldier and everything, but he can barely sit up basically at this point.
Hey, Grill, no need for that, man. Like, sit back down. Like, stop being so stubborn. Just
No,
heal up first.
I can't.
No protocol here.
He still tries to stand up. D20 plus 5.
No, PTR forces him back down gently, but firmly.
Oh yeah, like he failed. Like he tries to push up, but you pushing him down, he just like boom, fall back on the bed. Like,
You see what I mean? You're weak as heck.
fuck you.
You fuck you too, man. Like, you owe me a rematch for that last arm wrestle that I lost to you. So you heal up properly, and we'll have a rematch. You owe me that.
All right.
So how are you doing here? Are they treating you okay?
Yeah. They treat me like what do you call foreign patient, I guess. I got the special treatment, so all good. Thanks for worrying, Chief.
Cool. Yeah, I just debriefed Magma about what happened with our squad, so you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
When all of this is over, we'll hopefully be able to go and get some retribution for our fallen mates. But in the meantime, focus on what's at hand.
He kind of nods in agreement, and yeah, let me know if you're heading back there again. I got a score to settle.
Oh, definitely. You and I are gonna have fun there. She's Kitiara says it like grimly, like there's a bit of a manic look in her eyes. She's angry but firm and determined. And then she sits at the edge of Girl's bed.
Yeah.
And then she like kind of like gently broaches like, so you had a bit of a breakdown back there. Totally understandable. But do you feel like you're up for saying what happened to you?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened there. He kind of like he wipes a tear kind of like at the corner of his eyes, subconsciously. Okay, let me see. It was night. I was grabbing some drinks. I saw Amber walking outside. I go and catch up to her. And then a well, and then I was stuck somewhere. I tried to pull out, but I wasn't strong enough. And Amber was screaming, but I couldn't. And then the rest of Stefan, I can like had to stop himself for a bit, wipes off again like his eyes. I tried, but I left my weapon at the tavern. I tried to break free, but then I just saw them fade away. I couldn't do anything. Fuck! He kind of like punches the bed as much as he could.
hey man, hey. And then Kitara like puts one arm over his shoulders. And he's like, hey, it's okay. Let it out, man. That sounds messed up. That sounds fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chief.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is wrong with that town, but when we were there, sounds like they pretended to be you as well at some point. One of Ignis's friends, I think, said that they saw someone that looked like you in the tavern and then just disappeared. And then even when we went to try and find all of you underground, we pulled out what we thought was you, but then turns out to be a slime. So yeah, that seems to be their tactic, to pretend to be us.
I see.
So what you saw, was probably all planned out. I don't think there was anything you could have done once they pretended to be us and we had no way to see that coming. I'm just glad we managed to get you. I mean, I hate that we lost Stefan and Ember. I wish I did better. But at least you're still here. Thanks for hanging on, man.
He kind of like puts an arm on your puts his hand on your arm, like gently squeezing. Thanks for saving me, Chief.
Hey, anytime. That's what I'm here for, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you have some rest, man.
Thanks.
You rest up. Come find me when you're better. I'll see how you're doing tomorrow.
All right. Kind of just lies back down properly, tries to close his eyes, and tries to rest.
So Kitiara tries and finds others, like maybe Ignis.
All right. You would be able to find Ignis in the mansion again, with J5. Both of them like heads down on their work, like J5 scrolling on some pages, Ignis like vigorously meditating and researching on something. You're not quite sure. Both of them are like hard at work.
How do you meditate vigorously?
Like, I don't know, like my eyes are moved like in a REM sleep. I don't know.
That's scary, dude.
Is just flying around me vigorously.
Eyebrows are down in angry mode.
All right. So, after a while, at about
Speaking of which, what was oh yeah, yes. What was the skill that I needed? Oh, nature.
nature.
I don't really understand. Is it plus 0.5 for every hour or just overall?
So basically, 1 hour of work obviously produces 1 hour of result. Duh, right? But if you are good at something, 1 hour of work might produce 1.5 hour of result. So like you do more with you produce more result with less time. So if you fulfill the criteria, which you can find in the house rule kind of section on the character on the thing, I'll just show it to the audience as well for their benefit. Over here you can see work hour per milestone. You can see what bonuses you get.
So like, what does previous research mean? Is it like if I advance another milestone, then it counts as like the previous one?
Like J5. J5 is not making his own research; he's completing someone else's research. So it'll be a +1.
So I get 2 hours of work per hour?
Yes.
But I am how do I know what skill I'm using for this stage?
This one would be Arcana. For the spell would be Arcana if you're working on the spell.
Yeah, I'm working
I
on the
just-
rocket thing.
Yeah, our rocket would be tinkering.
Tinkering, so I am proficient, so that is
Yeah.
10 hours plus 2 hours, right?
No. So you find out what's your effective work hour.
Okay.
So 1 hour, you're proficient in your tools, so that's 1.5 hour, and then
Okay.
you are expertise in the tool as well, right?
Tinker, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, so just 1.5. So that means, how many hour you work. So 10 hour, for example, times 1.5. So that's how much progress you made.
Wait,
So you
10 times 1.5. Okay.
yeah, because if you have
okay.
proficiency in the skill.
Okay, I have tool expertise.
Yeah, so that means your effective work hour is 2. So if you work for 10 hour, the result is 20 hours.
So I work for 5 hours now. My result is
10.
10 hours lah. 10 hours of work.
Yes.
But the previous research thing,
So plus 1 on top of that. So if you are proficient, so you're proficient, it becomes 1.5. Your expertise becomes 2, and then you have previous research, it becomes 3.
so 3 times 5, 15 hours lah.
Are you expertise with Arcana? Because the spell is Arcana.
No, I'm not working on the spell, right? Just
Yeah.
rocket.
Yeah, alright. But if it's research, yeah. But do you have previous research though? Because that's a new thing. So you don't have previous research.
Oh, not yet. Okay. What's his name again?
Manada?
No, not Manada.
The dude.
Remy.
I'm improvising his research,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, sure. That will come with previous research. Yep.
So I was at 76. So I'm done with this milestone. Woo.
Alright. So now you need to find more material, and then you can progress. And then you can choose to roll if you want.
For this leg, right?
Yes, for this milestone. So go ahead,
how-
roll tinkering check.
Tinker
You can ask
2
your
will
Lana to
be.
give you an
Wait,
enhanced
Tinker 2 will
ability.
be what is?
I'm out of it.
Tinkering,
what check?
this will be strength because this is a big project. Oh no, this is the blueprint.
Yeah,
So it
blueprint.
will be intelligence.
Ability check. Add modifier.
At
Add
proficiency.
another modifier, right? Because
Yes.
expertise double, right?
Yep.
5. Okay. Let's see how much I roll.
Oh, that's really good.
26.
Yeah.
Alright.
Major benefit.
Okay. This is an ability check, right? Is it
Yes.
not?
No, you can't use your spark of genius because this is like
no.
this is not this single time. It's more like your whole 100 hour of work. So this is like the culmination of it.
So do I write the result here in the?
Yes. Yeah, edit the yes, like that. All right, perfect. So next time when you want to progress, up to you if you want to re-roll that or continue.
So I just need to find the material first. I don't think I can buy anything back in
Yes.
in the
you
port,
could,
right?
You could ask.
But I'm out of time anyway.
Yeah. All right. So, sorry, a little bit of game mechanics there. So, at the end of your at the end of your leg here, it's about 6 p.m. Kana and Kani kind of knocks onto each of your doors and tells you guys that Chieftain Magma wants to see you. She has organized the dinner for everybody to join.
Ah shit, Kane, when's your fight?
8.
Oh, we have time.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
don't want
Oh
to fight on
wait.
a full stomach though.
Well, it's alright. Just put the sushi one on my plate.
But it's been 5 hours. You're still full?
No. What if he gets punched? Then he'll puke. Not a good.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm full. I can't move around as fast.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotta be hungry.
Hannah, how did you find the blueprints, the dust bomb? Interesting or not?
It was certainly interesting. Thank you for showing that to me,
Yeah, it
Lawrence.
cost me getting almost punched by some dudes, so I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, that you certainly have traveled a lot.
I mean, dinner can't hurt, right? I mean, it's like Kane. You don't have to eat. You can ask to.
I might drink a little and nibble a little.
Yeah, you know what? Anything you don't like, you put on my plate like we do with alcohol, just reverse. Yeah? There we go, we got a system.
All right. So you are directed to the ground floor, opposite of where you guys are staying. There is kind of like a dining hall area. You enter inside and you see Magma sitting on the far end of the table, and you see kind of like this long 10-seater kind of like dining table. You know, like 10 seats on each side, so it's a very long table. And Magma kind of like gestures at you guys. Please come in, have a seat. Want to get to know Ignis's friend. Haven't gotten a chance to talk to you guys yet.
How's her face? Like, is it a
Insight!
No, I mean, like, how's her demeanor basically? Is it like polite or calm? Does she look
Can I roll
tired?
insight?
She exudes the usual professionalism that she always carries, but you can see that she is slightly tired. The black under her eyes, you sure are not makeup.
Not going for a walk.
Yeah.
I will take a seat next to her. Just to bring coffee, so take a seat.
Alright.
You guys take a seat on the table, and as everybody sits, she kind of like snaps her finger, and you see the door behind her slams open, and you see a feast of various foods being arranged on the table. What kind of meat? There's basically like 5 different kinds of meat. There's beef, turkey, chicken. There's you want to say dragon's meat? You're not quite sure. If it is, that's like next level rare there. Like that, she's opening up a 50-year, 100-year wine kind of thing. You know, is 100-year old? I don't know. So like
wine doesn't last. It doesn't taste good if you.
Yeah.
Sorry, the ones where like have the age kind of whiskey. Yeah, some whiskey. It's kind of like something like that. It's a festive thing that you don't eat frequently, because who the fuck kills dragons these days? But you know, it's there. Yes, like proper dragon meat.
It really is dragon meat. Oh
It's tasty.
my!
I'll tell you what, it's tasty.
I'll have a nibble.
Wait, no, it's not normal. Can I just?
You've seen this being served, but like only when dignitaries from other countries. Not even like when you guys are partying. Usually, you guys don't eat dragon meat, because. So this kind of thing is more used to create an impression. You know.
Oh wow! Wow, she's really going all out. I'm kind of
Wait. Does anyone have to take poison?
Gilvana, but she has to cast it discreetly, which I don't think she can.
I'm gonna let everyone else take a bite first. Then.
All right.
I'm gonna see dragon meat. You really shouldn't have dragon meat, really.
Well, a certain someone was missing from my home for such a long time. Just wanna, celebrate your return home. And kind of like the servants kind of pour a glass of wine for everybody. Up to you if you want to drink it. She kind of like raises a glass. I'm sorry?
Inside what Mama said.
Go ahead, insight.
I'll have a half a cup of the wine.
sincere.
All right, 17.
Let's see if she's really sincere or if there's something else at bay here because this is not normal, I think. For us.
Oh, certainly not
Can't
normal for you
love me this
guys.
much.
uh, she seems it's both. She's happy that you're back and she wants you to stay as well.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
She kind of raises the glass to Ignis. Welcome home.
Cuteness.
I drink it.
And she drinks kind of like very little and places on the table. Now, come on. Ignis, introduce me to your friends. And everybody, please eat.
How to tell her that I challenged one of her soldiers to a brawl.
Don't worry about it. We'll just pretend you're allergic to dragon's meat and we'll get you out of
I
here
still-
pronto.
I don't want to try it. It will come.
You can take a bite of everything. So,
Hey, one mouthful of everything.
Go on, Ignis.
I'll just turn to Kane first, and well, that's Kane. He's pretty dexterous and charming, and he has a fight in like 2 hours, so he's trying not to bulk up now. Then
A fight?
Next,
No.
I think it's just I think it's like one of those things where boys just like to fight with each other.
Yes, I heard.
Talk to me.
The proving ground's closed though, so I hope you guys don't do it over there. The soldiers over there need their rest, so a bit away would be wonderful.
Yeah, I don't think that's where it is. Right? Is it? No, right? I mean, I
No.
Exactly.
They specifically said they don't do it at the proving ground because the injured soldiers are there and they need a quiet and everything.
We're fighting outside at night like men behind the back.
All right. I don't think. I think.
How about that?
I've signed up as Kane's second.
So, Lawrence, are you sitting next to Kane or in front of him?
I am closer to Magma, so it's like you, me, Kane, so I can shield Kane's plate so Magma doesn't see.
I see.
Okay. So, next to you is Lawrence. He's also pretty dexterous. And he's pretty smart as well. He talks a lot about energy and magic.
What?
Dust. No.
I like Dust. Dust is
You've
pretty
been,
cool.
you've been
You
talking
been to
a lot about
Conticle?
I'm sorry, Lawrence?
Dust is sort of my new interest. I get hyper fixated on things for certain periods of time. Dust
I
is
see.
my hyper fixation. Have you been to Conticle? Apparently. Great
And
Dust.
that Ignis is gonna just freeze up and look at her plate like.
I can't say I have. It has been a while since I left home. It's been very busy here in Kailapa.
Naturally.
So
I have very cool Dust blueprints. One specifically, in case you were interested.
Interesting.
yeah, and you've met Ash.
Of course. How's your father doing? And he's like,
Ian, talk to yourself.
Ash just kind of like, he's well. Thank you for asking. Haven't seen him in a while. Let him know if he has some time. I would love to have him over. Haven't seen him. Of course. Of course. Moving on.
What's with Ash's tone?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not fair. He's not here. I won't ask. Next. So then the big robot, I assume J5 sits next to Ash, is J5.
Hello. What do you call you?
He's really smart.
Master Magma.
Mas-
Madam Magma.
Master,
Madam
my. Just, just Magma's
Magma.
fine. Just Magma's fine.
Oh no, he does a thing where he puts like a identifier in front of the name, so he calls everybody friend.
Well, you can
So
call me
it's really
friend as
smart.
well.
That is a good idea. Friend Magma, we can be friends. This unit
Wonderful.
designation is J5. Just the unit number 5.
J5. Nice to meet you, J5. Are you
Likewise.
from the neighbor? Give me a sec. I don't remember my old city's name.
It's
Hold
like
on.
me being like, "What's the city I'm from?"
Yeah, sorry.
Go on.
Are you from the Drakini Collective?
Unfortunately, no. This unit hails from Upsal, way up north in Shinon.
Oh, Shimon. Wow, Shimon is
Shimon.
very. You've where it kind of like turns back to Kane and Lorenz. Where are you two from?
Lacrodad?
Lacrodad, Barco de Cola, correct?
Yeah.
That is a distance. Shimon, Barco de Cola. You've met some people, Ignis.
Yeah, and this one
Variety
next
is
to
the
me
spice of life.
Indeed.
is Ghelfi. She's really into the 12, so
Another fan of the 12 as well. I'm assuming you and Ignis are close. Of course.
right.
Why do I do this to myself?
Go on, DM. Talk to yourself.
Of course. The 12 is very wonderful, and I hope you have the blessing of the 12. Kind of like does her thing, and Magma kind of like nods. Of course, of course.
We had another with us, but he decided to separate ways.
Oh dear.
But yeah, no, it's really more of like it's not because it's not because of conflict between us or anything. He just has another business that's more important, I guess.
I see. Understandable. Understandable. And of course, Kitiara. Welcome. I don't think we've had a dinner like this, Kitiara.
No, we have not. This is my first, and you will see Kitiara's plate is piled full of all the meat and all the food, and her wine glass is like never empty.
I see.
Downing them all.
Are you okay with eating dragons, though?
Of course. What are you talking about? Good meat. You should try some.
Ignis, isn't it a bit racist to combine together dragonborns and dragons? And she kind of like tries to make a joke, like chuckles at herself.
I'm just curious.
Hey,
I've
you
never-
eat chicken and you have JJ Maru on your shoulder. How do you think
Fair
you feel
enough.
about it?
Fair, actually. Oh, JJ Maru here. I promised you a feast. I'm gonna pile up the bowls of the repeat meat and put it on a plate and just put JJ Maru on top of it.
Gigi Maru just like digs into it. Oh my! All right, he is certainly ravenous. JJ
Yeah.
Maru, nice to meet you.
He's pretty. He's a bit of a dude, but he's actually pretty nice.
Well, Firehawks do tend to be a bit of a hot-headed kind. Just need to be a little bit firm. Isn't that right, JJ Maru? Kind of like her tone kind of shifts slightly to a bit more commanding, and the bird kind of like perks up, turns to Magma, takes a couple step away, and then continues eating.
Geez, you know Kano had no rights in that bedroom.
Well, nice to get acquainted with you all. The name's Magma. I am Ignis's mother, And now I'm here.
Yeah. So
Awkward
That's very
silence.
nice. Another member of Ignis's family.
Another member. Have you met?
Ah, shit!
And then like it kind of, and then it kind of like click in her head. You've been to Kontako, another Ignis family.
oh no.
I see you've met
I'm taking a
Kano.
sip of wine.
Yes, Mr. Kano is a very kind person as well.
Maestro
He is
Kano now. I see.
Yeah. Well, he got fired from that. He's now working with the hero of Conticle, Caleb Wonderlust. So he's a private PI now.
Caleb Wonderless. Don't think that name rings a bell, but
Don't worry, he's a dick.
I see. I guess it's appropriate that Kano went to an investigation.
Is it? That's alright. Yeah.
He's always been more of a mercenary type rather than a soldier, if I were to put it.
And are you a soldier?
No, I'm more of a. If I had to pick, I'm more of a librarian. I think that's the best way to put it.
A librarian of war.
The war isn't exactly what do you call something I fancy, but it is part and parcel of life here in Kailapa, so it is a responsibility that I uphold.
How long has the war been going on? I understand tensions have been ongoing, but
Well, technically, yes, tension has been on a all-time high between the nations, but this is the first. The assault started maybe about a month, 2 months ago. We were attacked first by the Nawilapan, so Nawiland, so we're dealing with
the
that.
water genasi or
Yes, the water genasis.
thank you.
But yeah, they assaulted our land, and in retaliation, we are pushing back.
And the other genasi tribes, the air and earth, they're not doing anything, or
Well, the Aquans have been always been a little bit of a recluse, so
are they not
they
with the infer de terre?
no. They are in between Kailapa and Nawila, but they've taken a semi-neutral stance to this war. And well, the Air Genasi have always been doing their thing, so. And well, with the Drakini collective in between us, there's no problem coming from them. Hopefully. But yes, the Nawilans came and attacked us. It has been a bit difficult, but we are holding on. Hopefully, in a few more weeks, we'll be able to take back Mikiana and so on. Fingers crossed.
As Giovanna would say, may the 12 bless you.
Thank you very much.
Things have been good on our end.
Yes,
You mean it's war?
You met Ignis's dad, that was pretty cool.
yes, things are going as expected. And what about you? I'm assuming you've been traveling everywhere. Where have you been? I'm assuming at the
Well-
very least to Barcoda Cola because these friend of yours here are from there.
Oh. Eh.
Yes. We met there actually. We kind of met each other in one of the ports in Barco de Cola. Is this the city of Lacerdat? Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
Kay Lorenz is from. And then we just kind of decided to travel together because there's safety in numbers and this is an all right bunch. And then yeah, we just kind of went where the wind takes us.
And where did the wind take you?
Well, we went to Swipel. There's this country there that's called Rid and also Wallet. And then we went to Contico, but we just kind of stayed there, and didn't have much chance to go to Atilaru and everything. We kind of got what do you say, like sucked into a conflict there, and then we came here.
I see. Seems like you have a powerful mage amongst you. Can I assume that's you, Ash? Yeah, of course. I teleported them everywhere. I'm a powerful mage. Wonderful.
We
Blaze
also have
would.
horses and feet.
I see. But if you traveled by foot,
Oh, well, of course not. I'm not implying. I'm not implying that.
nah.
We
Just
did travel
saying.
by
Yeah, I have great cars. I just wanted to make it
mostly we were just lucky to make friends in high places, I suppose.
I
Caleb
see.
Wanderlust is also an amazing wizard, despite being an asshole.
I see.
Super asshole.
And we made a really nice kind
Well-
of dicky old man. Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
the powerful spellcasters tend to be a little bit eccentric.
Dicky.
Yes, we also met the Blaze, apa? The
The shaman.
Shaman Blaze, the Shaman Blaze.
Ah, yes, Blaze. Of course, he. I hope he wasn't too much of a trouble to you guys as you teleported you. All good. All went well. Yeah.
Yeah, he did his job.
Wonderful. Well, that's good to hear.
He did his job.
Well, please, everybody, go on and eat. And she continues indulging herself into food as well. She kind of like just take a little bit of the dragon's meat, not taking much, as she sees like Kitiara's really digging into the dragons. Everybody's like at least trying the dragon meat. Like she can see that you guys are slightly interested, so she kind of leave a majority of it to you guys to munch. It's not big. It's kind of like maybe like maybe like a 3 kilos of the one slab of meat. Basically, she kind of take one small slice, and the rest of you kind of like have at it. It seems to be what do you call a white dragon meat, because the moment you bite into it, the spices outside are like spicy and hot, but when you bite into it, it kind of like you kind of get a breeze of cold air, almost kind of like counteracts that heat that was like almost overwhelming in your mouth. So you get to taste the fire and the spices, but at the same time it's not really overwhelming and slightly cooling, and kind of like this place is surrounded by lava, so it's always hot, even hotter than Barco de Cola basically. So it kind of like cools you down a little bit. It's kind of like being in an air condition a little bit, so it's kind of nice.
Ooh. That explains why Kitiara loves it so much.
Yes, it's really good.
And I'll be like, this is really good. I see this our usual chef.
No. This is someone from Healani. They took someone from over there to become the head chef over here. Because rather than taste, we need a little bit more speed as well. And yeah, and well, Pan isn't exactly the fastest cooker, if you know what I mean. Kind of like leans over and talks to you.
Yeah. I mean, it does well, but this is really good too.
Exactly.
Honestly. Yeah. So, Kina, do you have time after this, like for little tea before we go to bed or something?
She kind of like looks around and kind of looks back. Sure. About around 10 be okay with you. I have
Yeah,
another matter to attend to.
I can make some chamomile tea. I mean, I got some leaves from the mess hall, and there's a little bit more of the flowers that I picked from my adventures. So I can show you how my tea skills have been improving, I think. I mean, it's not as good as yours, but
Oh, very well. Of course. I'll be delighted to. Well,
Okay.
you guys continue eating. I have another place that I have to be. Please enjoy the meal. I kind of like she stands up and kind of like talks to one of the staff, like telling them like whatever they need, like get it for them, as long as it's not too much. And kind of like they kind of nod, and she kind of like nods at you guys as she makes her way out of the room, leaving you guys to your own with a pile of food in front of you.
And I'll be like,
This reminds me of
so,
an art.
This reminds you of a what?
This reminds me of the first level of the art, the banquet hall, and the kid with like all the food.
Oh yeah.
and I'll be like, so, what do you guys think of my mom?
She seems to be a very nice person.
She is just a little firm and strict sometimes, Not the most warm person, but she is nice.
Her hair is literally on fire.
I mean, my hair is all. I mean, everybody. All fire genasis hair is literally on fire.
I'm making a joke, David. Joke.
I have to show. Sorry, what was that?
I got you, Lorenz. Don't worry.
Thank you. See, you get me, brother. I'll massage Kate's shoulders. I'm like, we gotta get you pumped. Gotta get you jammed. Get you in a frenzy.
Woo!
But yeah,
well,
you brought up the dragon meat. That's that. I guess she's pretty serious if I'm mistaken.
I mean,
What was that
she's
you're going to say?
yeah, this
Yeah.
dragon meat is awesome. Yeah, while we're eating, Kiara's like, she picked up a few nuances of like that you guys had met Ignis's dad. So she's like when Magma leaves, then she's like, yes, but your dad, you didn't tell me about that.
Oh yeah, like oh my god, I did it, and that's a whole other story. It's a whole other story.
What's funny is her dad didn't even recognize
What
her.
are you doing? YouTube, like what's YouTube?
Alright,
Well,
so what time is it?
I'll tell you all about it later.
Alright.
I have so much to tell you. I do have time, so
Alright.
hopefully I get to it.
So you guys ate and chat, and after you guys have your fill, you guys make your way towards the arena. And that's where, as you get close, you can hear kind of like chants, "Rah! Sanj! 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 Sanj!" from the crowd, just like cheering as you make your way.
Hey! 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 Probably will just come in and say, Kane!
As a 1v1 coming up to the arena.
Kane.
As you arrive, it's kind of like a small. Yep, go on, G5.
Yung gimana customer to G.
Yeah, definitely. Just booming voice.
The fireworks.
Oh yeah. Okay. That is a good idea, friend Lawrence. However, this unit plans to use it when friend Kane enters the ring.
Alright, that's fair.
All right.
Ooh, I can also make the flames say Kane. That's the thing you can do.
It's a little hard. It's gonna be really embarrassing if I lose.
Right. So as you guys walk into kind of like the quote unquote fighting area, it's not really an arena or anything. It's more kind of like a clearing where they have moved away the tents kind of to create a circular arena where you see on the other side Singe is already like taking off his clothing, kind of like showing kind of his armors. He has this kind of like ashen gray, almost blackish kind of skin, kind of like Kano, and he has this glowing tattoo that kind of runs along his arm and along his back.
Whistle him.
Sure.
Direct eye contact. Pinkies in the mouth. Whistle him.
The guy with all the noises around you, he kind of like doesn't really.
I gotta know the reaction.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
with
can
the noises around him and everything, he couldn't really hear you that much. But I kind of like
Can I
noticed.
roll for it?
Sure. Go ahead, roll charisma check for me, please. Okay, all right. He does notice that with a high whistle, kind of like looks at you, kind of like looks weirded out a little bit, and then like goes back to unbuckling his armor and everything. As you arrive at the arena, that's where we're gonna pause. Let's take a break, grab some drinks, grab some food. We will resume this after the break. All right.
Nice.
Alright, okay. And take a break.
I'm just gonna hype my man up. As Kane takes off like his shirt, I'm there like, yo!
We are back. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Arc of the 12. Let us begin the combat. Well, not really a combat. Let me just put on some nice tunes for a bit. Do I have the arena ambiance? They'll be. Give me a sec.
Don't lose your way!
And that's it. That's the copyright limit. That's it. Stop. Copyright limit. Stop. There you go. I thought there is. Let's go, boy. That's not the one. Delete.
You know what? Maybe Lamb and Kane are just kill the kill. Maybe that's just our luck. It's called kill or kill. There's no other option.
All right. The crowds are just like cheering for this upcoming battle. They are excited and everybody is ready. So as you walk into the arena, you see on the other side Singe is sitting like on a bench on the other side, and he's slowly taking off his armor, taking off his like boots and everything, getting ready for the match. He is bulky, and the tattoo that kind of runs along the side of his body, kind of like in the shape of give me a sec, let me see.
Is it like a pin-up girl? Please tell me it's a pin-up girl.
Unfortunately, no, it is not a pin-up girl, because this one is functional.
The tribal.
Ooh, is it the tattoo that's like
This tattoo, it is. Give me a sec. Let me see. What is it?
Okay, Kay, you gotta get your head in the game. Get
Get your head in the game. Yeah. So this one seems to be like a tattoo of what looks to be like kind of like a giant bear around kind of like a tiger with a phoenix wing that kind of runs along the side of his arm, basically.
What is that?
It's hot, that's what it is. I'll shave this beard right now, my dude.
All right.
So I guess Kane will be in the middle of like taking off his shirt. And he's like, "So are we not fighting with weapons then? Is that normal here?"
No knife?
it kind of like looks around. He wants to fight. You sure? You could die.
I mean, he kind of like touched the stars. Like I kind of did once. It wasn't so bad.
Ignis is on healing. Ignis, Sylvana, healing, on healing.
Sure.
We got healers, if you're man enough.
I mean,
Kyrie.
it's just what I'm
It wasn't J5, it was Lauren.
All right. So you're saying no holds barred, everything all in. Is that what you're trying to say here?
I mean, I thought we were doing like a practice fight, so I thought we were going at it.
All right, if that's the case, kind of like cracks his knuckle a little bit, and
You can stay shirtless though.
he continues shirtless. Yes, he kind of walks on the battlefield. He kind of like flexes his arm a little bit, crawls his shoulder, walks
Kane's gonna
into
put
the
his armor
battlefield.
on at least.
All right, you
Yeah,
put on your
because
armor, getting ready for the battle. The crowd just goes wild, and you hear the announcer, "Everyone, welcome to tonight's fight, an impromptu battle between the champion and also our challenger." And we're like, "Woo!" In the champion's corner, we know the name from every corner of Kailapa and beyond. The man, part beast. The lion of Hawilani. The dragon of the field of light and fire. We have Sage! And he kind of like jumps into the arena. And you see his arm kind of like start to grow a little bit. And you see kind of like large claws start to like comes out at the end of his arm, and he just roars like a lion as he gets ready for battle. And in the other corner, our challenger, a mysterious traveler from a faraway land, with his trusty daggers and his friends behind him, we have Kane.
And as the announcer calls the name Kane, firework erupts from Kane's back.
Can I control the flames to spell out Kane?
And as the firework explodes, you kind of like move it into like how they shapes like Kane at the very top, and the crowd just goes ooh, just like intrigued.
Kane!
Yeah, go ahead, roll charisma with advantage, please.
Kane? Which one of us?
Ignis, sure. Ignis started the chat. Go ahead.
Ignis? Oh yeah, I did. I mean, because he said because I started it.
Yeah, do it. Roll advantage. Come on, you can do it. 17.
Ooh.
Oh wait, maybe I have to get out the ring.
All right. So, with that, I guess we are going to battle. So let's go ahead, roll initiative for both of you.
Oh, I really have a bad feeling.
It's fine. We got 2 healers.
You guys, if you want to do anything, you guys will be at the bottom of the initiative order. So after Singe, you guys can do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Kane's higher in the initiative, I think. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Oh my god.
What can I do?
Wait, I brought Kana and Kani, right?
Yes, Kana and Kani would be there with you guys.
I got them under my arms again, and I'm like, okay, so the most important thing about war, and I'm gonna like give them a play-by-play.
All right.
I love twins.
I guess top of the initiative. I guess. Cade, what do you do?
I guess what I'll do first is I guess I'll just I had an idea, but I don't know if I have enough moves to pull it off.
You can start here, like a bit front here.
Hajime!
Man!
Alright, I guess what I'll do is I'm gonna, while I have the distance, hit him with an armor dagger attack first.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna hit him with an armor dagger attack first.
All right, go
while I
ahead.
have distance.
Go ahead.
Maybe like a simple projection round.
All right. Okay. Go ahead.
So I hit him with the dagger.
Go ahead. Roll to hit with the dagger. Ah! You try to swing the dagger, but the dagger kind of like oh shit! It jams. The dagger jams.
Yeah, the dagger jams. Yeah.
You try to swing at it, but the dagger can like and it can like just explodes in your hand. The wind can like explodes all around you for a bit. You have to take a couple steps back to stay yourself. But then you see your dagger. The dagger is fucked. Like the hole that you're supposed to put in, like it's no longer rotating. You're unable to pull the bullet out, so it's just stuck there. That's your action. Anything else you want to do? I'm sorry?
I'm gonna get my I'm gonna just drop the dagger, pull up my sword, and then get to him and swing for my second move.
All right, go ahead. So you move up and swing. Go ahead, roll to hit, please. A bit too much.
Okay.
There you go.
Brandy and Locke.
Why did you do this to me?
I mean, if you want to, go ahead. No one's saying no.
190 gold.
Why would you be? I mean, yeah, you're a rogue. You sure, of course, you can fucking do it if you want.
I'm gonna use my fate point for this because I have my friends hyping me up. I've been preparing for this battle all day. I'm not gonna let this guy come in and I'm thinking back to the order.
Because you didn't shoot that dragon meat.
You're like thinking of the dragon. Go ahead, make your second attack, please.
You have that dragon meat. You can fight like a dragon.
I can't believe this is happening.
20 does hit, so go ahead, roll for damage, please.
There you go. Start looking up. Looking up.
Wait, 20 just hit?
No, it hits. It doesn't just hit. That'll be. He's not wearing anything, for God's sake.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's a barbarian.
That would be super thick.
How much? Yep, sneak attack as well.
Ooh, nice. You're 101.
Oof.
Ooh.
Now, can I use my fancy footwork to like get some distance between us since I just attacked him?
Sure. Go ahead, move.
Move farther so he can't get you.
You need to. Oh no, you can't. You cannot because you don't have any more movement remaining. 30 feet to get to him. You attack and you bonus action attacked, so you're stuck there.
Okay, cool. We're gonna see what happens.
Is it 25 or? Oh no, you have one more. You have one more. You have one more. You can move one.
You did 24 points of damage, so we'll see.
Yeah, but I don't know how strong this guy is.
Well, it's time to find out, isn't it? We still have his respect.
All right, his turn. He immediately kind of gets into a stance and
why?
immediately just like almost like teleports immediately towards in front of you, and just wails on you with his claw 1, 2, 3 times on you.
Oh no.
He is a barbarian.
Yeah.
With his claws?
With his claws.
Beast
This is
barbarian.
You know. Let
It's gonna be
me.
very tough then.
Yes.
I don't know if I can do this.
You gotta believe, Kane. You gotta believe.
Come on, Kane! Loren's just shouting at the side. Come up, Kane!
You're a what do you call agile assassin.
Oh my wamo. Jindel.
Can I dodge?
Phil.
You can uncanny dodge on your turn on one of the attacks. You can't uncanny all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just say
You can see the damage numbers first, right?
Yes, he
I
can.
think so.
But if it's already passed, then you can't, choose the previous one, basically.
Yeah, that's right. So you have to.
Alright, so let me roll to hit with this guy. An attack. 18.
Kane, if you're almost dying, I can just heal you. Like,
Okay, you have 15.
How many is it? 15?
It wasn't damage. I was rolling to hit. All of them hit. And you
He's a
take
barbarian. What is gonna hit?
1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first one you take. What? Oh, wow. Okay. You take
Wow.
10 points of damage on the first one. Okay, second one you take 9.
Uncanny dodge for 10.
19.
And the third one you take 13.
You might want to uncanny that one.
Yeah, I dodged that 13.
All right, so you heal back up by 7.
Oh my god. How much is that? How much is your HP left?
And
So
then
if it's 10, minus 10, minus 9, minus 7, it would be in
that'll be it.
total.
That will be it for him, and your movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh shit.
Sounds familiar?
Yeah. He's got a feet.
Okay, that's the end of his turn, which brings us to you. What do you want to do?
I'm uninjured.
Can I just because
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you dealt a total of 23, right?
23.
Yeah. 23
Can I
points of
just-
piercing damage.
Can I do healing word on Kane? But like mask it in a Kane, you can do it, buddy.
Yeah, certainly. Like it's certainly like you can certainly do that. People won't notice because everybody's cheering.
But isn't that against the rules?
Okay, people won't notice. Cool. I'm
I
gonna.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna wolf whistle really loud so people don't hear what Ignis is saying. Can I do that?
Oh no, like they won't notice it because everybody's cheering for us, cheering for
Okay.
people in there as well. So like, healing word is fine. Like you can do that, no problem.
It's just healing. So
Yeah, the component is only vocal as well.
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
yeah.
So can you heal by 6? Anybody else want to do anything after seeing that flurry?
What? What am I gonna do? Shoot an arrow at
I don't know. I'm asking. Like, is there anything you want to do?
I'm just gonna yell, Kane, walk him up.
All right. That is the. All right, let's go back to top of the round. Kane, what do you want to do again?
All right. I guess there's nothing I can do but to attack him again. I don't have any super special magic tricks or anything
All right,
like
go
that.
ahead. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really have any special weapon, right? What?
And you can roll for Gilvana as well, Ignis, if you want.
Yeah, I don't have. Do I have her? Yes, I should.
And Gilvana would actually do this. This is not really against her
Gilvana
principle. This is-
It's Kane, Baka. I cannot get hurt. It's not like I care anything.
18! Oh shit!
Right, wow.
That's an 8, another 8 to you. Whoa, 25. Another 8 healing to
Aren't you
Kane.
gonna notice that you guys are healing me?
No,
No,
it's
don't
verbal.
worry about
It's
it.
people.
We're just yelling.
They're cheering at you, and then for some reason you're being healed.
You feel good.
You
You're
don't
like,
even
wow,
know it's
my
coming from your
friend's
party.
cheering.
Someone is healing you.
Unless there's a spellcaster in the crowd watching over, watching match.
You basically healed back by 14.
All right, 10 plus.
Maximum damage.
For all they know, you're actually like
22.
All right, 22 points of damage. You slice at this guy. You basically basically stab both of them right at his kind of like shoulder, but he just ignores it and gets ready to grapple onto you and toss you down onto the ground. I need you to roll athletics
Bonus
check for me,
action.
please.
Wait, bonus attack.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Bonus attack. Sorry. Go on. Go ahead. Sorry. I missed that.
Sorry, I was waiting for you to describe the damage before I attacked again.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
do you have something that's like that can give you other things than another
That is a hit. Go ahead.
I
Roll for
mean,
damage.
I
other
attack
than
against-
physical
wait.
damage? Oh no, he has Caden does have.
All right. Another 5 points of damage. All right.
Total of not bad. 27.
He is.
But he is resistant. though.
You can use acrobatics if you want to dodge.
Hey, J5, maybe a spark of genius or wisdom could help Kane.
So you can either use acrobatics or athletics with advantage because they buffed you just now.
Yeah, I think I can use part of genius because in combat I would say, hey, dodge that, oh, jump over here, jump over there.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
It's not cheating, right? It's not cheating if I'm cheering from the side.
Sure. Justify it however you want. Like the player wants to buff, but J5 won't do that. So it's kind of like.
But unfortunately, he's out of range.
So wait,
So
do I get advantage for acrobatics then too?
no,
or-
athletics only advantage because you were given bull strength just now.
Oh, my acrobatics is really high.
Your pick.
Please, dice.
15. All right.
You're gonna fail.
He rolled a 23, so you are down.
Yeah, that's advantage. So
He's gonna grapple you, so you are stuck there, and he is just punching your kidney with his claw.
It's
So
alright, don't worry. We've been in brawls worse than this. The shack hasn't come out. Hey, you got this.
the shack hasn't come out. The first one. Come on, roll. I can't see his AC. God damn it. It barely hits. The first one, kid tries to dodge, but it managed to land anyways. And the second one, definitely lands. So Kane takes a total of first he takes 10 points of damage,
10 points.
and the second one he takes 9 points of damage.
Oh, well, he did more damage. That's alright.
You might wanna.
Is the crowd saying kill? What the what the hell, crowd?
At
wanna
first, I thought he
you
said
might
kill.
wanna evasion one of those.
Remember, you can
I'll
have
say the. I'll
You
say,
can-
the 9.
the 9. You Basically, when I say the next damage, you can't evasion the previous one anymore. So you can halve the 9. So you heal by 5. It is the end of his turn. Kane, once more. What do you want to do?
Oh wait, no, we get to help now.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You guys get to help. What do you want to do?
Heal.
Okay. Heal again. Kane, don't let this. You can't do it. You have full strength.
Fuck him up, Kane.
Kane,
You
don't
saved
die.
the city. You saved the city. That's amazing.
Can anybody break free out of a barbarian's grasp?
Advantage on strength checks, man. Advantage on strength checks.
Advantage on
I should have oiled him up, then he would be hard to grasp. I should have oiled him up.
Okay, so that's a total of 13.
All right, so Kane, can you put that on your character?
14.
14 points of healing. All right, which brings us to Kane again. What do you want to do, Kane?
So if he's like on top of me, does that mean I can like just stab him with my sword really easily?
Get him in the dick.
No, he can still move around and everything. The grapple makes you lose your movement, so you can't move anywhere until you break out of it.
But you can attack as normal. You can attack as normal.
Yeah, you can. The attack doesn't give you advantage. It doesn't for him as well. It doesn't give him advantage or disadvantage.
Oh.
Stab. I guess.
Wait till your next turn, then you get disadvantage and you get advantage.
Stabbing in the dick sounds like something a bro wouldn't do to another bro. Like knee him in the dick.
Bro code.
I'll knee him to like try and get him to like go over me. That's how I'm gonna evade. I'm gonna try and escape.
You're trying to escape?
I'm trying to escape his grapple, but I still have that advantage in athletics.
Yes. Escape is still acrobatics. Acrobatics or athletics, up to you. You can still choose.
Just go with acrobatics. Like even if you roll low or something, at least it's a +9. That's better than advantage. I feel like. You see?
Nice. Let me roll athletics. This will be your action, yeah, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
But here's the thing: you're gonna contest with his athletics.
He does have advantage because he's raging.
Yup.
Okay. You rolled a 27. He rolled a 22. So you managed to rip yourself away from him. You are no longer grappled. What do you want to do, Kane?
I want to use my bonus action to attack him.
No, you have to use your action to attack, and then you can use your bonus action to attack him again.
Hey, no. Dual wielding, you can attack. Dual wielding, you can attack.
No, you have to make an attack with your action, and then you can make an attack with your bonus action. So you have to attack first, and then it's kind of like you swing your sword at the same time. No, yeah, unfortunately no. So do you still want to break out from the grapple?
I mean, I want to break out from the grapple.
All right, so you just
once I'm free, unless I'm allowed to attack and then break out.
No. So you can either choose to attack twice or break out. Unfortunately.
Attack. Well, I mean, it's not like he gets. It's not like the Singe.
Yeah, it's not like he get advantage.
He literally, you can just wail on each other.
Next time he's gonna show you down. Just watch next time he's gonna show you down.
I'll attack him then while I'm under him. I'll just keep stabbing him.
All right, go ahead. Attack twice. Go ahead.
It'll awake something in him, and he'll be like, "Wow, this is actually pretty hot."
Oh no. So
I'll attack him while I'm grappled.
All right, go ahead. Roll an attack 2 times. You have your sneak attack.
Okay, I rolled 1 attack so far.
23 is a definite hit. Go ahead. Second, roll for damage.
8 plus sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Come on. $18. Nice. So that is a total of 26.
Second attack.
He is resistant though.
Next attack.
Else does
24 is a wow. You are rolling high tonight. 20 above always.
He's got his
Started
friend
really
yelling.
bad.
5 points of damage
started
on the guy. All right, you stab into. He's grappling on you, kind of like holds you in a chokehold, and you manage to just stab him in the back, right into his kidneys, basically.
Me, but you love me.
He holds on. That's the end of your turn, yeah.
I'll just be like, wow, I didn't know you cared so much.
As he grabbles onto you,
Choking me.
He's gonna die as he leaves. As he leaves, wrap around another man's arm.
he's gonna like grab onto your neck and like, oh, we're just getting started, and he kind of like, boom,
no.
lies down onto the ground with you. He's gonna shove you down. So go ahead and roll me another athletics check or acrobatics check.
This is Kane's Wonders 3 right here. Getting pinned by another man.
Oh my god.
Oh, I rolled an 18 before, but he has advantage, so he has a 19.
J5.
Come on, fit. You can fit that.
You can fit that if you want.
8? 8 pointed?
Why would you be good at grappling?
Oh, he's full.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen Kane
guys okay with me
use
using
a
fake
master
points?
at grappling? Especially.
Yeah, why not, dude?
Anime moments, man. Anime moments.
Come on.
You know what? I'm used to this in the bedroom, honestly.
All right.
I know my way around a man.
All right. Go ahead. That's you've
I
used 2 at this
second
point,
that
right?
it's True. Yeah, this is the second.
All right. So 4 more fate points remaining.
I re-roll my acrobatic again.
You
Yep.
could
Go
ask-
ahead.
You could no +5 or +5.
Actually,
Oh, plus 5. Yep, definitely. All right. As he tries to pull you down and kind of like in the Inazuma Sumo, you can like put your leg onto the ground, plant yourself, and you kind of go down halfway, but not all the way down. So both of you are just standing, and he tries to trip you once more as he tries to shove you down onto the ground again.
Oh, second attack.
Second attack.
Do I need to whack backs again?
KK looks like he wants you to go down.
Yeah, he really wants you on the ground, kid. He wants you to lie on your back.
Oh no! Just lie down. Just take it, dude. I'm sorry.
You're taking it?
Oh.
I mean, I don't want to use up all your fate points doing this, so
Your choice.
I feel bad, so I'm not going to use all my fate points.
It's okay, we needed to get rid of the money anyway.
Push
Are you sure?
push your body boom onto the ground. You are now grappled and prone, and he's gonna use his last attack to attack.
At least
Hey,
it's
what?
only
He
one
has
attack,
3
you
attacks?
know?
He has 3
Yeah,
attacks.
3 attacks.
Yes.
At least it wasn't 2 attacks. Okay.
23 advantage. Come on.
No, not 20. No, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you take 8 points of damage. Kind of pulls you down onto the ground. Is this the best you can do? Disappointing. I'm gonna need you to
Oh
roll a
my
wisdom
God.
saving throw, please.
Oh my
no.
god!
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. For some reason, I was looking at my attributes for that.
There's nothing I can do.
You won't even help your bro out.
15. Give me a sec. That's 8 plus 3, 11 plus 4, 15. That is just enough. You are fine. You are fine.
Take into
That's
it.
me. I was going to look up at him, I'm going to smile, and I'm going to be like, funny, I was about to say the same thing.
Your
I
turn.
can do this all night.
At the end of the round, what do you guys want to do?
I will heal.
Go ahead, heal up.
I use Govana first. I think this will be the last time because she probably want to
Amanda's
save
just
from.
gonna yell at Singe and gonna be like, if you wanted him on the ground, you could have asked earlier. She's gonna get in his head.
Healing word. My God. Normal. Let's go. Okay, that's a 13 overall.
13. All right, go ahead. Heal you up. Set 13 points.
J5, would you please move closer? J5, get over here.
Hey, wait, no, I'm not gonna openly cheating.
Because he's doing this subconsciously. He's not like consciously doing this. That's the idea. That's the idea. All right. So Kane, what do you want to do, Kane? And don't forget to heal yourself up 13 points.
How many points are you?
13. 1-3.
Ooh.
Oh, he's only barely,
So,
barely injured.
See, on the one hand, I'd like to attack, and the other hand, I prefer not to be prone and grappled.
You
So,
can
I think I might
stand
have
up.
to
You
take
can
a
stand up with half your movement. But you are grappled, so you have 0 movement. So you have to break free from the grapple first before you can try to stand up.
Yeah, I guess
Can
I
you
should waste a
attack?
turn doing that.
All right, so go ahead. Athletics check as you try to get out of his grapple. He's going to pin you in.
Advantage?
Athletics with advantage, acrobatics normal. Your pick as usual.
I think I'm gonna try the athletics with advantage. See if that helps any better.
All right, go ahead. That is a natural 20.
Oh my
But
God, the bull strength!
but
Ah, it's not
he
gonna
rolled a
go,
27. Unfortunately.
Isn't this a natural 20?
No, natural 20 is only for attacks. Only for attacks, basically. Unfortunately.
Dirty like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like you were really like pushing up, and his body's actually like rising up a little bit as you try to push your body up, and he could just like lets his full weight on your body, and you just crumple onto the ground, unable to move. That's the end of your turn.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
can I attack as a bonus?
Bonus no.
No, unfortunately, because you choose to let go.
I chose to let go of my
The orc
weapon.
all over again.
I'm
I
sorry.
chose to let go. You said I chose to let go. Let go of what?
No, you chose to break free from the grapple. Breaking free from the grapple is an action. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's nothing I can do then.
All right. You can still use your bonus action to dodge technically.
Yeah.
No. You can't dodge with a bonus action. My bad. You can.
That's a monk. That's
Yeah,
a
you
monk.
can dash, disengage, hide. Sorry. I remember dodging as a bonus action is OP. So yeah, that's not a thing you can do. All right. So his turn. He is going to 3 times unarmed strike with advantage on all. Natural 20.
Because you're pro.
Can I dodge that? Dodge that?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, dodge. Uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
All
Kane with
right.
that
So the first one, Kane takes not that high apparently. 15 points of damage.
Oh, that is not that high.
Wait, what? A barbarian crit?
critical?
He's
But,
sorry.
A barbarian crit? Deals only 15?
Remember, he's using a claw. He's not using a great sword or anything. But you are correct. He does have additional dice critical on that. Let me roll that one. Sorry. So the first one is 19 points of damage.
Critical?
Yes.
So is
How
that
high
19?
level is this guy?
So you're saying it's
level
19
9.
and that's half, right? The 19 is the half.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, 19 and a half.
You
So
said it was
you so you only take 9 points of damage.
Okay. So is that the second one or the first one?
That's the first one.
Okay.
Second one, you take 13 points of damage. And the
Okay, I
last.
forgot what I was. 30. Hang on a second. Let me do the math.
Yep. Remember, you can just if you right click, you see the box for your HP. You can just type -10, -15, -20 to just reduce your health like that.
Where's that at?
Right click on your on your token.
Oh, the one above the gear.
No. Like on your token, on the battle mat, on your token. Yeah.
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 Right click.
The one
Yeah.
above the gear.
There should have a box that says 38 in it.
So
Click on it,
-9 for that.
and then -9, and then it will automatically, and then enter. It will automatically apply the damage.
Yeah.
Unconscious what? Dead?
No!
Wait, are you actually unconscious?
Shit.
It was like 38 -9.
Okay, you know what? Let me do it. Okay, so 38
What?
minus
Was it
9.
38? Shit, was it 38 or was it 30? Shit, what was it before? It was 30.
It's okay. We'll take 38 just to be easy. Minus 9 from the critical. Minus 13 from the second attack. Minus 10 from the last attack. That is the end of his turn. Kane, your turn. What do you want to do? No, I already did.
What was it?
Oh,
I'll do it. You don't have to do it. Minus 9, minus 13, and minus 10.
Now that would be a good time to draw one of those cards, eh?
I mean, if you want, go ahead.
if Lawrence would do it, it's with Lawrence.
It's true, it is with Lawrence.
I don't know what one I'll get, but what if it's like the Devil Wish one again?
Your choice. You could wish for
You know
Kane
what?
to win this
Fuck it.
battle. Alright.
Kane's on the ground, getting shit beat out of him. I guess I'll pull a card.
Alright.
Sleight of hand though.
The
This
moment,
is a real fight.
alright, the moment you pull out the deck, the whole environment start to like quiet down a little bit. The noises of the crowd start to dim down. Go ahead, roll me a d12, please.
Can I do a sleight of hand for it?
Okay, go ahead, sleight of hand to make sure no one sees it. That is an 18. Alright, so go ahead. D12.
1.
That's the
Oh
best
no.
Oh. Alright, so. Can I just open the journal?
Swear to God, Mom, if you killed me.
It's alright.
Alright,
I
one.
actually said, don't give it to me, I'll use it.
You pull-
It's alright.
You pull out the card and you see it is a card at the bottom. It says 1, strength. The card shows an image of a human male sitting under a large tree at the edge of a cliff. On his lap is a lion sleeping soundly. Leaves from the tree fall to reveal kind of like a globe with a map of home resting within it. You look at the card long enough, you can see the human kind of like smiles and nods at you before resuming patting the lion. For the next 8 hours, you gain advantage to your strength skill checks and saving throw against fear effects.
Feel the effects. But you.
Well,
So the card burns up, and you have that.
Okay, that is a good.
at least it's good to know what number 1 is. Lorenz looks at the ground. What the rest see is Lorenz looks at the ground, and then looks back up at Kane, looks at the ground, looks back up at Kane, and goes, "Ah,
Like, yeah, I was gonna heal anyway.
Alright, so go ahead.
Giovanna will heal. But Kate is near death. She probably will use her last spell slot.
fuck it, Kane, don't die in front of me."
You can use higher spell slots for healing, just so you know.
That is true. Let me do it. Giovanna will probably be like, "Oh my God, Kane, he's almost dying forever.
Well,
I should
Kane,
probably."
if any of these guys give you shit after the fight, I'll deck them. I'm really strong now.
Normal.
Alright.
That is an 11 from Giovanna. When Ignis will also do. I don't have as much spell slots as Giovanna.
But yeah, this is the
I will
last round. I
do-
feel if you don't do like large, big bulk healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do second level as well.
Oh shit! Hello everyone. Huh. Neat. This is a bit of a conundrum. Give me a sec, let me fix this up. I think I need to restart my PC. This is annoying, to say the least. What are these guys doing? Their mouths are playing around here. I am still connected to them. They're still moving around, but they can't hear me. I think Discord is fucked. Let me restart that shit. Hello, everybody. Welcome. All right. Can you guys hear me? All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw your mouse going frantically over those guys. You can't do anything, boy. But yeah. Unfortunately, this. I need to. Maybe I need to close Chrome for a bit. Give me a sec.
Yeah, Chrome just takes up your PC.
That's the thing. I only open once. Hello everyone, this is your GM. The recording kind of fucked up at the very end there, so here again, trying to give you the summary. So, at the end, unfortunately, Kane was not able to defeat Singe. However, it kind of ended well. Everybody celebrated the victory. They partied and everything, and of course, Kane being Kane decided to give a kiss to Singe just on the cheek. That freaked out Singe a little bit, but they had a good time. At the very end, they kind of sat down and drank and cheered, and that's where we ended the session. So, starting from that session, they are going to start from around over there as they, party and discuss what is their plan next. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you guys next session. Bye-bye.